rule, and because if you actually follow the rule of mustache, you look like Hitler. So they kind of let you slide depending on who's your boss is or whatever. But for the most part, it's clean shaven. The only exception, like I know in movies, you see guys with beards and shit. Those are the tier 1 operators. You know, like like the SEALs, MARSOC. Those guys have exception.
Delta.
You know, because they're tier 1 operators and they try to blend in with the community, with the environments, and so they have the exception. But for the most part, especially in the Marine Corps, generally, unless there's like a medical issue, you got to be clean shaven every day. You know, now
Try telling him
weekends
that
or
I
when
was
you're
allergic
off.
to shaving cream. It didn't work.
Yeah, you know. Now when you're off and you're home, most people don't shave. In fact, most people don't shave on the weekends when they're off, unless they have to go on base for something. Let's say you want to use the commissary because you're food shopping, then you better shave. Because if not, you're gonna have like a first sergeant or sergeant major on your ass. You know, why aren't you shaving even though it's like a Saturday? So and stuff like that, right? So pretty much, yeah. And I've been doing that for 29 years, shaving, right? So, and like you said, there's some videos that have like a little bit of growth, but at a certain point, I'm like this. I don't know what it is, but this itchy thing, and it just drives me wild.
I mean, you get in
and
the
the way I
habit, right?
relieve
So,
it, is by shaving. You know? And then also I'm in the job interview stage, so I don't want to do an interview with like half-ass beard growth. It just looks, like you either have the beard nice, fully trimmed and ready, or you don't. There's no in between. So right now, like today I had an interview for a job. So I definitely shaved today for the interview. And stuff. So yeah.
Your volume's on the lower side. Yeah.
On mine?
It's clean, but it's kind of low.
Okay.
Compared to say like Craig and Brang and.
All right, let me see. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this.
Yeah, but I think asking the chat is better. What's up, Glassdoor Gamer?
Let me
What's
see.
up, Silver
Let me
Wolf?
see. I know that my last video came out really low, and I'm like, it's annoying because I don't really like when you do something repeatedly, it's supposed to be the same. You know, PC is like the only platform where everything's. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, go back.
Oh, yeah, I did the robot for a second.
What's the word? There's vacuum in that's where you're at, Can Apple and PlayStation come together?
All right, let's see.
Autobots transform and roll out.
What's going on here? I need to go here. Go live. Let me go here.
You know who is really faint though? Whenever I watch Mystic every Friday, I gotta turn up the volume.
Let's talk PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a couple people out here
Let's see. Let's chat. Do I sound low to you guys? Let me look at that. It don't sound okay. Maybe Claridge. It don't sound okay. Sound is off. Only P-Rock sounds good. Sound is bouncing. Echoing and robotic sound. Sound is echoing. Everyone is echoing. Everyone is echoing?
Is that
shit. Did something happen? Let's see. This is what I'm talking about. I didn't do anything from last week. This is what's annoying. Like I didn't do anything from last week. Let me see. All right, go. You guys talk.
Hey, how did you?
1, 2. Test.
Hey,
Test. All right. Let's see. Everyone except you, P-Rock. Fucking Windows. Henry and Chill will sound robotic, except you, P-Rock. Fucking Windows. Everyone except you. You sound good, P-Rock, but the panel sounds like taking through a 2.
Well, now they're saying
good
now.
now.
They're saying
way
it's
better
good
now.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I see. Okay. All right, let me do this. Hold up.
L8 night.
All right. Okay, so all right, so we all sound good. Now, how about audio level? How's my audio level? Is my audio level good? Do I sound too low? Should I raise up whatever? Let me see.
I mean, for me, I can hear you. It's just that you're on a lower volume than the rest of the chat. But it's probably because like
The rest of the
you have like a because you have like a dead cat on your mic. It's probably
shit.
cleaning up your
Okay.
the
Oh,
noises and
all
stuff.
right.
That's what that's called, right? A dead cat.
Yeah, that's all that cat.
Yeah.
All right, let me see.
But as long as the chat can hear you good, you know.
I think I'm
Whatever.
getting a
Check.
couple of these trophies here.
I don't need to listen to you. I'm just kidding, man.
That's crazy work. Whoa!
Okay, let me see. It was probably that. Well, you guys are listening to me through Discord.
Discord.
So I probably have your guys' volume higher than for myself.
Okay.
That's probably why. Because you guys are listening to me through Discord, and I raise you guys' volume up for the audience. Because I think one time the audience says you guys sounded too low. I'm guessing.
Oh man.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me do something.
You know, if it works, it works. You know, I can hear you well enough.
Ooh.
I raised it a little bit more. Pretty much my mic. Does it sound better, Henry?
Yes.
All right. So you notice a difference?
I do.
Okay.
Like
now watch the chat like, oh my God, Puerto Rico, you're screaming in our ear. I'm gonna be like, oh man.
Yeah.
All right.
But you sound like you're screaming all the time anyway when you're.
That's just passion. It's just I gotta learn. I gotta learn. See, it's the podcast thing, right? Because it's so passionate on the podcast. I just gotta stop that though, because it messes up with the mic. Then sometimes the mic cracks. I think I think my loudness is what breaks mics. The mic is like, we're not built for this. You need like professional theater, like concert grade
from the X-Men.
Yeah, you need like concert grade.
Like Black Canary
audio. Yeah, pretty much. Reeking Canary. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
You was doing too much of that. You was doing too much.
Yeah, that shit broke the mic. That shit broke the mic. That mic said, "Yo." That mic said, "Yo."
And that's after the pod that it broke too.
Yo, that's probably it, boy. That mic said, "Yo, enough. Like we done, bro. We done. We can't handle this. Like you need like concert grade. You need like Mariah Carey level microphone to handle." All right, hey.
Trying to get a new one because it's.
But this is a new one. 26. Yo, that soundboard is crazy. That soundboard is crazy. That soundboard is mad crazy.
Oh yeah, you missed last week. Oh yeah, Sean missed last week. Doughboy clipped a bunch of like.
Oh yeah, he clipped
P-Rocks.
He clipped some soundboards, man. That shit is crazy. All right, man. Let's get the show going. Welcome, my friends, my family, my fellow gamers, to another episode of 60 Frames No Lag podcast. Here we're talking about how PlayStation games aren't going to PC anymore, other than the live service games, and we making fun of PC crybabies who are crying about it. We're gonna limit the basketball talk, as I already see everybody saying New York Knicks. I think we spent way too much time on basketball last week. People were confusing us. Yo, they weren't sure if this was 60 FNL or ESPN. They were like, wait a minute, so we're not gonna bring that up, right? We're not gonna bring that up. These guys thought I was what's his name, Steve Smith and shit. What's his name, Steven, whatever.
Scott.
Stephen A. Smith.
And Stephen A. Smith. People thought I was Stephen A. Smith and shit. Stephon A. Smith.
Everybody got eliminated.
What happened?
Stephen A's getting yelled at by everybody who got eliminated.
Oh yeah.
Brown, shut up.
Oh man. I
heard that.
All right. So that's awesome. So we're gonna kick it. We're gonna get into these topics and stuff. First I want to say shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for rocking out with us. I'm glad you're here. Really appreciate you guys. Just hanging out every Tuesday, and then of course my Friday Night Lives. I hope we make this an entertaining show. I think it's gonna be a very entertaining show, given the topic. Yeah. Very entertaining, so I'm glad you're here. But of course, please, hit the like button, share this link out. We get more people in, especially share this link out to your favorite PC content creator and PC gamers.
Oh man,
I absolutely positive they're gonna love this. Absolutely, But anyway, we're gonna go through and we're gonna talk to the crew who really makes this show awesome. We're gonna start out with Henry. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. Thanks for having me, everybody. It's good to see you all. I'm trying to be like neutral and nice here, but I could taste the tears from the PC gamers.
Oh man.
Oh man. It's just it's like ambrosia. nectar of the gods.
Ew, it's a little salty, don't you think?
It's nectar of the gods. All right. Thanks for being here, Henry. We got Sean K, who's in Twitter jail. What happened, Sean?
Oh.
What did you do? Listen, I should have warned you, man. I should have warned you that once you go down this road of Xbox's dog shit, you're gonna have a target on your back. You're gonna have a target on your back. Don't think you could just say, die Xbox, die, and there's going to be no consequences to that. There's consequences to this. I was always fully prepared to pay the consequence because that's the sacrifice. I'm like Batman. It's the sacrifice. That's what Batman was for.
Speaking of Batman.
Let me tell you something. I tell you, bro, this has everything in life. Like, if you have troubles in your life, one of these 3 movies will give you advice. I guarantee it. Yo, listen. I'm gonna tell you a little story. Damn, Sean, no, first, Sean, go ahead. Do your thing.
Oh no, I mean you good. But I mean I've been all right, man. I've been just keeping my head above water, and right now, just like I said, I'm fighting a good fight right now. Like I said, I know by next week.
But what happened though?
On my account.
Somebody reported you?
Yeah, it was a report. Yeah, it was a couple of times they did, and
you gotta be careful being baited into a fight, especially with no-name accounts. Because they purposely egg you on to have you say something stupid, and then they report you. But they don't care about their account.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that.
Anything with an anime picture.
No, it wasn't that either.
Okay.
Like I said, it was just a couple things I did on my end. Like I should have not did what I did, but
okay. You know what? I respect that.
It was some videos. It was some videos that I posted. It got copyright claim. So like I respect that. I'm fighting a good fight. So it's nothing to do with Xbox. I still believe that Xbox is still gonna burn down to the ground as always, because they deserve to burn down to the ground. But they do. And like I said, I know by next week. Next week if my account gets restored or not.
Good luck with
Hopefully.
that, brother. Good luck.
Oh yeah, I'm fighting it, man. I'm fighting it.
But in the meantime, keep working that second account. We'll support you. We got your back.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
All right.
And I'm still platinum, and so
I just caught a really long wave in there.
And then there's Valkyrie. I am so damn jealous of her right now.
Oh yeah,
you just came out of the water.
Yeah.
She said, "Yeah."
Yeah, exactly.
I caught a really long wave, and then I was like, "Yeah, stop it."
This is. I'm so damn jealous. I am so.
Wait, you want to see?
Listen, you know what? We need to switch places. You could be here. Now, granted, you got access to the PS5 Pro, so I'm sure you enjoy that. But I can't even focus on a podcast now. I just
Friday, right?
everybody in the chat right now is like, we want to be there. Like, we want to go there.
Yeah.
You know what that is? You got the beach, you got the umbrella, the layout. The sun is beautiful.
Right.
That water must feel. The water in the ocean, the Pacific is like when I was stationed in Japan. I love going to the beach in Japan. In Okinawa, the water was amazing. Like, you could literally see straight to the bottom.
Yeah.
Crystal clear.
Oh, were you deployed there?
Yeah, I lived there. I lived there for 3 years.
Yeah.
Okinawa was really nice.
It's not
She's
she's
at
at
the
the
beach.
beach.
She's at the beach in Australia.
Okay.
No, in Indonesia, right?
No, she's Indonesia.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Look at this shit. See?
I was
She's
gonna say,
celebrating.
be careful.
She's celebrating, PlayStation games not being made for PC.
Exclusives?
So she just bought a plane ticket to Indonesia and celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do it.
Right.
And I'm just getting back from Japan.
Oh man. Did you? You were in
Yeah.
Japan? All right. But anyway, so
Yeah,
Valkyrie, how you doing?
Thanks, brother.
I had to bring gifts,
Oh.
man. I had to bring
Right.
gifts. You know what I'm saying? We
Right.
got exclusives. I had to wheel and deal.
Hey.
All right. Okay. So how you doing, Valkyrie? I guess this might sound like a stupid question, but what you been up to? Working hard?
Yeah, today was my last surf before I have to fly back home. So I had a really good one, which was really good. Other than that, what did I do? I went to the waterfalls on the weekend, and it was raining, but that makes the waterfalls better. But so yeah, other than that, just chilling, just surfing, and enjoying the beach while you guys are wherever you.
Okay. All right. Outstanding. Good for you. Awesome.
Right.
You can see from my face, I'm happy for you.
Right. This time next week, you will see me in a jumper in my room going, "Oh my God, it's cold."
Congratulations. I'm happy for you. Look at the excitement I have for you.
You don't.
I am
like
so happy
baby,
for
like
you.
Black toddler meme, right?
Man, yeah, exactly. That kid, because they took his cookies. Yeah, they took the school picture. Oh, that's awesome. But hey, now that's awesome, Valkyrie. I'm glad you've been enjoying your time. That's a way, because it's cold in Australia now, right? You're going into the winter. Damn, winter in July. That shit don't make no sense.
Yeah.
That shit don't make sense. But anyway, what do we know?
All right. I'm gonna go get ready. Bye.
All right, have fun.
Oh, P-Rock, you forgot something. P-Rock, you forgot something. You forgot to ask my platinum count.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Hey, he's keeping us in check. What is your platinum count?
2303.
And Chill.
Damn.
Fuck off.
There you go. And with that, Chill. How are you doing?
Hey, shout out to everybody, man. I'm doing good. Appreciate you for having me. I just want to say real quick, man, thank you guys, all of y'all, for wishing my daughter a happy birthday on Friday.
Absolutely. That's so special. Her first birthday.
I appreciate it. Yeah, man, it was special. And P-Rock, I gotta say real quick, man, you inspired me Friday.
I did. What did I do?
I just want to say, we have your games. Tastes good, doesn't it?
Yep.
That is gorgeous. That is.
Oh man.
I got the full
Oh man, that is a gorgeous case though. What's that, Patron?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Yep, that's definitely Patron.
That's nice.
Oh man, that is a nice case. Oh man.
Little gift too, Daddy sippy cup. I don't know if you guys can read that.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that's like outstanding.
Nothing wrong
Enjoy.
with that.
Enjoy. All right. We got Doughboy. What's going on, brother?
Yo, what's going on, man?
Yo, you watching my Knicks?
Man?
You better be watching my Knicks. You better be team.
No, I'm watching it right now. I actually got the split screen going on right now.
Should we go to your show?
Yeah, good, man.
This is our year, bro. This is our year.
Yeah, the Cavs kind of pulling back, but it's a good game right now. Speaking of games, like I don't know if y'all into the NBA. We ain't gonna talk about it too long, but that game last night was incredible.
Oh wow!
Oh
man,
bro.
Oh my God, that dude what 41 and 26?
Yeah, ridiculous,
unbelievable.
Bro.
Yo, I was watching the game, and every time they gave him the ball, he treated the rest of the Thunder like they were kids. He's dunking on them like they couldn't stop him. It was like a grown man playing with kids. I'm like, this shit's not fair.
It looks unnatural.
Nobody can get to it where he gets to it,
bro. You know how you play with little kids in basketball, and they're like, they're trying to jump and reach you. That's how it looked like. I'm like, that's a cheat code. I would just give it to him all the time. I'm like, go next to the rim. Here you go. Yo, I was like, this isn't fair. Yo, sweep the leg. I would do Cobra Kai. I would get like the shittiest player on the bench, and I'll be like, oh shit, coach, you putting me in? I'll be like, come here. Sweep the leg. But I'll get him play the crowd. Do you have a problem with that? Sweep his goddamn leg. I'm taking him out. Like, yo. Anyway, can't make this a basketball thing. But anyway, how's your PC doing? How's your PC doing?
PC doing good, man. So,
man.
I play.
Is it really?
Is
your PC really doing good?
It's kind of a sad day for me. Kind of sad, kind of not. You gotta remember. I got the 5, so I'm gonna get the exclusives anyway. So it's not a problem.
You know what? I respect that.
If there's anybody I feel bad for, it is the PC guys who actually bought the games. You know what I mean? Like a Doughboy, you know? That's that. I'm like, oh, fuck.
I mean, I know we gonna get into it a little bit later, you know, but like I say, you know, I'm a little sick about it. You know what I mean? I actually like those games. I actually love those games. A lot of the community don't like they don't like those games. They don't care, whatever. But for the people who do like them and enjoy them, that's rough. That's rough. But I mean, it is what it is. We'll get to it. But as far as games I'm playing right now, I finally got on Pragmata. I'm loving that right now. That game is real good. You got to kind of be cracked out with that game because you got to focus on dodging and hacking and everything. It's kind of crazy, but I'm loving that game right now. I actually played Silent Hill PT for I actually beat it for the first time. Now all this time later, you know what I mean? So that's a little while ago. I beat Uncharted 2. That was fun going back to that game. So yeah, I mean, we're just gaming, just having fun
Doing
playing
your
games
thing,
and
all right.
whatnot. But actually, checking out everybody's stream. I checked out some of Brother Craig this morning a little bit. That was
Appreciate
dope.
it. Yeah, appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah, for sure. I checked out the Friday stream with P Rock and whatnot. That was fun and everything. So yeah, man, just supporting the brothers, man, and make sure y'all do the same.
I'm gonna say this now. Hey, reach out to Doc Dark. I'm gonna reach out to him later, but I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna try to get on Friday. I need to get him on Friday, cause his video the one chill what you told me to watch his 30-minute. That shit had me dying though in the beginning.
Dude,
he's like PlayStation Poppy. We were just joking. Yo, I was dying. We love your games. We love your games. Why you do this to us? Don't leave, yo. Oh my God!
That was his truth video right there.
Yo,
he was like,
man, Doc Dark knows how to entertain, bro. His shit is hilarious.
I'm starting to think whatever he likes is cursed. Whatever he likes is cursed.
But that shit's funny. He started out Poppy. Yo, what you doing, man? We love your games. We were just kidding. We're like, don't take us serious. Yo,
that was definitely one of his truth videos. That shit was hilarious.
That shit was
like,
funny.
Oh, man. He's like, I don't want less games on my platform.
Okay, well, that's awesome. All right, appreciate it, Doughboy. Okay, hey, Doughboy, I'm sorry, man, but I love you, but you're gonna have to catch these strays, being a PC guy. Listen, I know. I'm gonna let you. You know what? I'm gonna do you a favor. Run inside your house and lock the doors and close the windows. That's it. Or you're gonna be a bystander. Cause me and J Dub, we're in a Honda Civic, and I'm out the window with the AK.
Thanks.
And I'm not aiming. I'm just spraying. I'm shooting sideways. I'm like this. Man. I'm shooting like this.
No.
And J Dub's driving all crazy, thinking it's Gran Turismo. So everyone getting it. Everyone getting it. So run into the house. We coming. That's the most warning we gonna give you.
Real quick. May I say something just real quick? I'm playing this Lego Batman game. It's not the new Arkham, bro.
It's trash.
It's not
another
trash.
Lego. It's a Lego. It's basic Lego.
It's a Lego game, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's another Lego game. I thought it was the next Arkham game.
Come on, it's a Lego game. Why y'all think it's gonna be the next Arkham? Come on,
you know what it was?
Like,
that was just all. Man. You know what it is? It's because of desperation. We haven't gotten an actual Arkham game. Or at the very least,
who made it? It's developers who
no, it's Lego. It wasn't Rocksteady. Rocksteady made Lego.
Some of them worked on them. Yeah, some of them worked on it.
Wait, Rocksteady made the Lego game.
But I think when it says co-development, I think
it's just small elements. Yeah, I think it's
they consulted on it. I don't think they actually developed because this isn't
like they're doing everything but giving us the games we want. That's crazy. Rocksteady's amazing.
After looking at because I got the early access on it, one of the skins, the Batman Beyond skin, I was like, I never said it was trash, bro. Come on now. But
I'm saying it's trash.
That's what they need to do. They need to make a Batman Beyond game. That's what Rocksteady should do next.
I'm saying it's trash. And the only reason why, and normally I don't say Lego games are trash. I really don't, because I don't care. But the fact that people are trying to use this to replace Arkham, no, I'm going to say it's trash.
That's why.
Y'all trying to replace Arkham, nah. Then I'm going to say it's trash, because this will never replace an actual Arkham game. Could never. Lego could never. Like, Lego can never replace an actual Star Wars games or any shit like that. It just, you know what? Yeah, you're giving me hemorrhaging.
Every reviewer
I'm getting a migraine now.
The Arkham game we never had or whatever. I'm like, oh, dude. Nah, it ain't. It's fun, but it's not Arkham.
All right. All right. Brother Craig, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's happening?
What's happening? Hey, all right. Hey, didn't I tell you that they stopping PC? I get it. You were waiting for official confirmation, but listen, Porter Rock 316. For God so loved the world, I gave you a PS5 Pro. You better read it. Scripture. It's scripture. Porter Rock 36. Craig, stop fighting it. Porter Rock 316. For I so loved the world, I blessed you with a PS5 Pro. It was in scripture. Now I'm playing.
It was, yeah. Well, they like I said before, if it was okay to believe Jason Schreier, but if you wanted to wait on official confirmation from Sony, they were gonna have to say something because they're a publicly traded company. So, and they did kind of say something when the CFO said we're gonna have to go get like more from the people that we have that kind of was the indicator to me. Like, all right, well, they are going to pull their shit up. Yeah, they're going to pull their stuff off PC because they have to create another revenue stream, and it's going to be the people in the ecosystem. So I was laughing.
Jacking up that price.
I'm going to change my name on YouTube. Puerto Rock 316.
There you go. Yeah, I got the brass to dunk on your ass. Yeah, I understand. But I canceled my 5080 today. I went ahead and pushed that back off the because there's no reason for me to have it because I was asking when the Soros and Ghost of Yote and Wolverine, when's it going to come out? And nobody,
it's not powerful enough.
It's not I guess not. Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
That's what you were saying.
They can't. They ain't coming. The PS5 Pro more powerful than that 4090. I told people that a couple of years ago.
Motor Rock 316 says, "Yo, mama knows."
Yo, mama knows. Your mama knew.
Hold up, no, see, y'all summoned me, so I got to do it. Hold on, give me 1 second. Here we go.
Your mama knows.
All right, Craig. Thanks for coming through. The Brain. What's going on, brother? Yeah, you recovered from Philadelphia 76ers. You all right? We friends? We still friends? Because I noticed you acted different after the sweep. It's not my fault, man.
Nah, man.
You need to blame Embiid. That's what you should be mad at. 90% of the time he's on the floor than on his feet.
He's to me, he's been very questionable from the very beginning. From the very beginning.
He's always injured.
Yeah.
He's always banged up.
My man's always on the floor. Every play. I'm like, yo, there's not a play that doesn't go by. He doesn't end up on the floor. I'm like, yo, this shit is wild.
I don't know if he's overrated.
For what it's worth, I think the Sixers overachieved by being in the playoffs. They overachieved by being the second round playoffs because they're not, they're not that, you never expect them to go that far, right? So because of injury and,
but they don't play good defense.
They
don't play good.
Damn, I keep dragging. All right, no basketball. No basketball. Woo. We're back on track, chat. We got it. What's up, Brain?
Man, hey, I'm good. Hey, remember I told you about like about 7 months ago, I was studying for my customs license brokerage exam. I passed.
Oh, what? Congrats.
Man, congratulations.
Nice. That was a long time coming.
Yeah, that was a long time coming. I see why the bar passage rate for that test is really low. It's about 15 to 21%. But you know what? It's one thing I always known. Yeah,
it's lucrative.
One thing I knew going back to 18 years old is like, man, I can fail for free. I refuse to pay somebody to fail me. So that was my mindset, man. It's like, I can't pay y'all guys to fail me, man. It's like I'm gonna study, I'm gonna take advantage of this shit, and that's exactly what I did. But I'm good. Also to Craig, thank you for having me as a guest on your podcast on
it's a pleasure. Yeah, and thanks to everybody that came through this morning. Chill Will and everybody that came through. That was cool. That was an early morning podcast, but there's a whole lot going on. But yeah, go ahead, Brain. Yeah, the floor is yours, definitely. And congrats again.
Thank you. I appreciate that. As far as what I want to talk about, I certainly want to get into these topics because I think I find it funny. I'm surprised that you didn't say anything about this Batman game because to me, and this will be my last point, at the end of the day, I don't care what Batman does. At the end of the day, this is a Lego game, so I can't, I can't take it too seriously.
I know.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a Lego game. If you guys are into Lego games or into Batman games, it's worth it. But if you're like on the fence about it, TT or Lego games go on sale really quick. Like around Black Friday, this will be a cheap game if you are somewhat interested.
I never care for any of the Lego games. Not whether it's Marvel, Star Wars, Harry Potter. I just don't care.
Man, the Lego Star Wars was awesome.
I can't do no Lego.
I heard that was good. Yeah.
I'm playing it now.
It's the whole Lego thing. The little. Yeah. I can't do that shit. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about.
They got voice acting.
They have voice acting now, but you remember the first they don't say nothing like and then you pro something to build shit. I'm like, I'm not playing this shit.
They got voice acting.
I am not playing this bullshit. I can't do this shit.
It's really
I
good.
couldn't do it. All right. And then of course we got J-Dub. What's going on, brother?
Boy.
All right.
Listen, y'all know what time it is. Y'all knew what time. Y'all knew what day it was. I've been traveling, man. Had to go to Japan. I had to make something shake, man. I got tired of y'all complaining and
what did you make shake over there? Yeah, what did you make shake over there?
I'll tell you off air, Craig. But let's just say the end result.
He likes his exclusives shaken, not stirred.
Oh man,
James Bond over here.
Yeah. I went over there and told Hiroki Totoki, you know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, you gotta do something, man. These live service games, you know, I got the crew back at home, they complaining.
Yeah.
What we gonna do, man? What we gonna do? He said, don't worry, J-Dub, I got you. Watch this.
J-Dub,
by the time I got back, hey man. You know?
J-Dub, you saw Herman Holtz. You were like, yo, Herman, Puerto Rico's gonna send your ass to North Korea if you don't do something. Yeah. He knows people.
Oh man.
You're gonna go to North Korea. He like, I don't want to go to North Korea. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Good shit, J-Dub. How you been though?
Been good, man. Can't complain. Can't complain at all, man. Been good. Everything's good.
All right. Awesome. God bless. Everything good with the family and everything?
Yeah. Everything's good with the family, man. No complaints, man.
Okay. All right. Awesome. All right. Power didn't go out in Texas and shit like that? Like any crazy shit, you know?
Not yet. You know, this is just the beginning of summer, so.
Okay, and even if it does, you know, Ted Cruz is out. He ain't staying.
Yeah.
All right. All right, brother. All right, appreciate it. All right, thank you very much. All right, everybody. We got the intros out the way, so now let's go into the view activity, the super chats, and see what we got going on. We're gonna kick it off with Glassdoor Gamer. Thank you for the super chat. Glassdoor says host announcement completely wrecked PC guys. Colt, Destin, Smooth, Boomstick went from exclusives or anti-exclusive to I was forced to like this. Oh man,
Chocolate Thunder in the sale with them. Force, my God.
Oh man, they should have gotten it ready.
Oh yeah, they did not have it ready. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah. So. But I want to talk about the Grand Griff Auto gang that got absolutely raped on Monday afternoon, the 8th or the 18th, whatever that was. When they said that trailer was coming out and then nothing happened. You talk about crying. You talk about people crying. And what's that term you kids use, crashing out? They crashed out for 5 straight hours. It was unbelievable. That was fun.
Don't let trailer 3 pop up at a State of Play.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm
really gonna crash out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right about that.
They're gonna try to ban Grand Theft Auto. They're gonna try to push for a boycott. They're gonna try to boycott. Let's start the boycott. Like, good luck with that one. All right, Glassdoor Gamer with another super chat says anti-consumer. Okay.
Yeah.
This is anti-consumer. Gordo P23. Thank you for the super chat and being a member. Only on PlayStation. Damn, that sounds good, don't it? It sounds great. You know. Oh man, appreciate it, Gordo. Major Claridge comes in and gives a membership to someone in the chat. So if you receive that membership, please give Major Claridge a shout out and follow him on Twitter. Appreciate it, Major. Thank you so much. Glenzer with the super chat says, while snowboarding, Phil Spencer shouted, exclusives don't just before he crashed into a tree with a PlayStation logo. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. That was a very descriptive. Come on, man. Listen, man. Phil Spencer's gone, man. Let the man retire. Come on, Glenn. Let the man in peace, man.
Yeah, we got no squeeze. We got no squeeze.
Don't squeeze the Sharma. Yeah. She's cool. Cute little girl. Don't squeeze the Sharma.
Squeezing the Sharma.
Man, this man got Craig sounding like an old man, like old dirty man and shit. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Don't squeeze the Sharma.
All right, here we go. Glassdoor Gamer with another super chat says, P-Rock, your mic is like an unoptimized PC game. Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh man.
Damn.
I don't even got. What can I say?
Yeah, you can't come back from that. Oh man.
You know, I could say, oh man, this is like unauthorized PC gaming, bro. I should put the Windows. I should put the Xbox logo on my mic. Glassdoor Gamer, another super chat. The host news brought out the truth in the fake unbiased content creators like Luke Stevens and Paul Tassi. They are mad, man. You know, I mean, the truth is, everyone goes after number one. When you're number one for a while, you kind of like everybody starts to go after you. Nobody likes somebody being number one for too long.
That's
what I'm saying.
Showed a lot of true colors from these PC guys.
Oh yeah. And a lot of mental disorder.
Their PCs aren't as powerful. I mean, the Pro is more powerful than most of their PCs. Well, did you see the Steam specs? Did you see the Steam specs came out today? That Pro's more powerful, and most of the Steam people, according to the Steam survey, 70%. They're playing at 1080p. That's according to the Steam survey. So it's more powerful. All there is to it.
Yeah. All right. Jade Gordo P23, thank you for the super chat. And he says J-Dub won't let the bots and PC cucks breathe on Twitter. A true console warrior. He's true to the cause.
Oh man,
J-Dub had to pull up just to twist the knife a little bit. Yeah,
my man's like Rambo. I'm trying to tell J-Dub, yo, it's over. He's like, it's never over. I'm like, oh shit.
He went to Japan. J-Dub went to Japan and started shaking, and they was like, "Is that Mount Fuji?" Nah, that's somebody else going down the street from the PlayStation headquarters.
Yo, shout out to J-Dub.
Man, they caused the earthquake at the headquarters, man.
I'm ready to cause a tsunami over this. I'm like, yo, it's over. It's never over. You don't understand, Puerto Rock. I'm like, oh shit. Like, yo, shit. You know, I'm out here. Listen, I'm out here trying to, you know, finish up the, you know, they're trying to sign a treaty. You know, they gave up.
Yeah.
And Jada been here ripping it up. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, bro, they gave up.
Not on my watch.
They're giving us all these games. I don't give a damn. I'm like, oh shit.
Like Iran, no peace deal. No peace deal.
Yeah, no peace deal. Yeah. You know, I'm trying to make a deal here. All right, Glassdoor Gamer, another super chat. Appreciate it. He goes, remember, Knicks is gonna help on the handheld, B-Rock. I would imagine, you know, Knicks has got to do something. But I think, you know, there's just going to be a lot of devices, right? PlayStation 6, handheld, and Knicks is a great support studio. So use them for the devices you're creating, not for PC. It just doesn't make sense.
I think especially
if you're making a handheld, you know, especially if you make a handheld, because obviously the PS6 will eventually come, and the PS5 is not going to go anywhere, right? Hell, the PS4 might still be around when the PS6 comes. That still might be a thing. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of devices internal to PlayStation, so you know, all hands on deck. Focus.
Yeah, they ran support with Soros, so I can see them being a support studio or trying to optimize for the PC. I mean, and
Soros is well optimized. They did a really good job. You know, so Glassdoor Gamer, thank you for another super chat. He says Valve, 1 game every 2-year average. Steam has no games. If that, I don't even think Valve makes games 1 every 2 years.
What was the last game?
I think the last game was Half-Life Alyx.
Like Half-Life Alyx,
yeah, and that was VR. So yeah, so the Valve is not a big publisher of games like that.
Everybody keeps talking about we're supposed to get Half-Life 3 as an exclusive with the Steam machine. I'm like, come on, it ain't happening.
Right.
That shit hasn't even been rated yet. Like, I don't know, dog.
And Half-Life 3
gets rated before.
And Half-Life 3 wouldn't sell Steam machine because you played it on PC. So like, who's it really a system seller for? Because all the PC gamers that are asking, begging for it, they already have the PC to play it.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Chill Will, shout out to you. He gave the membership. So if you receive the membership, give Chill Will a shout out. Follow his streams. Follow him on Twitter.
Major players can have all the fun, fam.
And we're going to finish off with Galaxy Fur. Thank you for the super chat. Over 8,000 votes and 1,000+ comments from Xbox complaining to Xbox new player voice service, begging Asher to bring back exclusive. Yeah, that's the biggest topic. We'll talk about that. We'll definitely. I think we'll add that to one of the topics towards the end. But we're gonna kick off with the first topic, which is PlayStation first-party single-player games leave PC. Right? Wow. Jason Schreier once again released, and this was yesterday, that PlayStation had a town hall with its staff, and Herman Holtz officially told the staff during this town hall Monday morning that yes, PlayStation exclusives will no longer go to PC. It's going to be de facto exclusives and stuff, right? And now I would say this brought more media fury than the original article that he pushed back in March, because a lot of people just didn't believe it. A lot of people like, that's just a rumor. He doesn't know stuff. But the fact that this was a town hall and everybody's reporting like, yeah, the town hall happened. Herman Holtz told people that, yeah, they're done supporting PC with their single player franchises. So now this really got PC gamers in an uproar. Now here's we already talked. I think we already made comments about why this is doing it, and I think we all in depth is why. I think I want to talk more about the PC community reaction. On one hand, you have PC gamers saying, "Well, I don't play their games anyway, so who cares?" Which could be a factor in why Sony's not doing it. Because I will be honest. I don't think a lot of PC gamers are like Doughboy. There are a few who do genuinely enjoy PlayStation games. Some of them double dip. They'll play it on PlayStation. Then when it comes on PC, they'll play it. Shout out to Ramon Terrell. He's one of them. And I'm sure there are people who do enjoy PlayStation games. But I think for the majority who talk about this, their only enjoyment really out of this is just the fact that they can say, based on the rigs they personally have, that they played the better version of PlayStation games as compared to PlayStation gamers. Pretty much it's console war talking shit point, but they don't want to admit they're a console warrior. Now they don't have that talking point. There's really there's nothing a PC gamer can talk to us about. Because really, I think this point forward, the only area that blends between PC and PlayStation is just a live service game. Everything else, like, why are you here? Why are you in our space talking to us? We don't care about that. Because the truth is, here in this podcast, we never, any of us, ever talked about PC exclusives coming to PlayStation and why they're not on PlayStation. I couldn't even tell you what exclusives they have off the top of my head. I would have to really think about it. And then when I do figure out, I don't really care. Like, let it stay PC exclusives. If I want to play it, I'll just get a PC, but I don't really care. Right? So most of us don't really talk about PC exclusives or care about PC exclusive. Or when a developer announces a PC exclusive, we don't even know. It's just not interesting. But on the flip side, these PC content creators and PC community, they talk about PlayStation. Because they know about PlayStation exclusives. They know about the PlayStation games. They know about the Sony announcement, right? But now that they're not getting those games, some are going to miss out on these titles. But I think the majority, they just really, what they're really missing now is that pride in PC. To say that, that they're playing a better version of games over the console, and now they don't have that no more. So now they're in this uproar of stupidity that I'm seeing like it's delusional. I'm seeing like true delusion coming from these guys. They are all acting that this decision is going to result in things costing more on PlayStation. That to make up the loss of PC sales, Sony's going to have to now bump up game prices to $90. And I'm reading this shit.
That?
So I'll say right now, Big Cloud. I was surprised he's the one that said it. He said it to me.
That's.
And I'm like, yo, listen, we know Big Cloud for a long time. He was never like this.
Dude,
listen.
I'll leave it there. Yeah.
I'll say this. Listen, I know there's a lot of criticism from PlayStation, and he has some valid points on criticism. And I'm like, yeah, it's true, whatever. But to make up stuff, he was never that dude. He was never the dude to just make up random points that don't make sense. So when he directed to me, enjoy paying $100, because now PlayStation going back to exclusives, I'm like, what? The fuck is he talking about? Like, if PlayStation games go to $100, it isn't because it's no longer on PC. It's because the industry raised the price. Like, he knows this. These are basic gaming concepts 101. The crazy part is I even showed him, bro. PlayStation's, been putting games on PC, live service on PC over the last 5 years, yet it didn't stop the first console price hike. Did it?
Yeah.
It didn't stop PS Plus price hike in 2023. Y'all remember PlayStation raised the price of PS Android. It didn't stop that. It didn't stop the peripheral price hike. It didn't stop the second console price hike. So what are these PC gamers talking about? Like PC stopping prices and now we're going to pay for it. Bro, prices have been going up across the board, even on PC, like nothing changed. So on PC, off PC, and this is what I got to say to console gamers, specifically Xbox. You guys, you Xbox console gamers were complete morons being led to side with PC gamers. Because the truth is, no PC gamer really cares about your console. If it was up to them, there would be no consoles. They talk about play where you like, but the reality is most of them don't even want consoles to exist. Because that means if there's no consoles, then there is zero chance of a game not ever going to PC. They don't want consoles to exist. Because consoles existing means there's going to be games not on PC. PC gamers are the de facto biggest plastic warriors. The biggest. Me, I don't give a shit if a PC game's exclusive, a game's exclusive PC. I don't care if the majority of the indie industry rather make games on PC. Fine. If I really want these PC exclusives, whatever weirdo stuff, then I'll get a PC. I have no issue with that. I don't really talk about PC exclusives. I really don't complain when a developer announces a PC exclusive game. I don't even care if a developer announces a PC and Xbox exclusive game. It is what it is. I don't cry about it. But these PC gamers are demented. And you Xbox gamers fell hanging out with them. Because the reality is, and this is the truth, PC hurt the Xbox brand. They hurt the console brand. PC did nothing for the console. And PC did nothing for the PlayStation console. PC will never do anything good for consoles. It will never do anything good for Nintendo. It will never do anything good for Xbox. It hasn't. And it will never do anything good for PlayStation. Never. It's never going to happen. These PC morons who enjoy PC gaming don't give a shit about consoles. They don't really give a shit. In fact, they're hoping consoles go away. They don't really care. They just want their games on PC. The ultimate aluminum warriors. They're the ultimate fanboys, right? They're even saying it. Now that PlayStation is true, saying and putting games, they are all going on Twitter, adding Sony, adding PlayStation. Well, since you took, the games away PC, I'm not going to play it. Yeah, we know because you're a plastic piece of shit warrior that don't actually make decisions on games. We always knew this. You are the truth. Let me say this. Let's say if Xbox took all their first-party games off of PlayStation. Let's say Asher Sharma did do that. All the games are gone. No longer on PlayStation. Everything. Even Call of Duty, whatever. I don't really care about Call of Duty, but everything gone. As soon as Fallout or Elder Scrolls come out, I'm buying the Xbox. I'm buying the Helix. And I don't want to hear, see, Porak, you're just spending. I don't give a shit. I'm going to play Fallout and Elder Scrolls. And if I can't do it on my PlayStation, the only way to do it is on Helix, then so be it. So be it. It is what it is. If Microsoft wants to go back to creating a culture on Xbox, I mean, we could brag about whether it's going to happen or not. I'm not really diving into that. I'm just making the point. If for whatever reason Microsoft wants to go back to the 360 days, build that culture, take games, exclusives, try to bring the brand back, whether it's successful or not, and none of these games show on PlayStation, and now games like Elder Scrolls, whatever, I'm buying the Helix. I will buy Helix for Elder Scrolls. I'm not going to miss on Elder Scrolls. I'm not going to add Asher Sharma like she really gives a shit about what I said on Twitter. I'm not going to be that type of moron. All you PC dudes out in Sony, they don't give a fuck about you. They're not even looking. It's not even actually Sony execs looking at these accounts. It's some nerd getting $20,000 a year to monitor these accounts.
It's AI,
they don't care. Really. It's really, you really think the execs are monitoring Twitter? None of them monitor Twitter. They pay somebody to monitor activity. And when they see bullshit like that, they just dismiss it. So no one's listening to you. Yeah, no one's listening to you. But you see what I'm saying? So it's like PC gamers prove they're the true fanboys for hardware. They are literally admitting it. They will not go where the games are. Simple. I will go where the games are. If the games go that I want to play and is there, I'm getting the platform to play it. Did it before. I had the Xbox One, for crying out loud. And that was the trashiest console I owned in a long time. But I bought it and I played the games that I wanted to play. Overall, it's a trash product, but at the end of the day, the games I wanted to play that were only exclusive to it, I played it, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed for what Xbox One, what it was. For what it can deliver, I enjoyed it. Period. So now let me hand this over to the panel. I'll start with J-Dub. Haven't talked to you for a while, right?
Yeah.
They didn't heed the warnings. They thought Jason Schreier was lying and stuff like that. Now it's accepted. But what's your reaction or what's your thoughts on how the PC community is accepting this? Like, are they the true fanboys in real life? Like, we're doing this for fun, Twitter and shit like that.
Yeah.
J-Dub, you have a PC.
Yep.
You've been have a powerful. Your PC is more powerful than most of these fanboys. Preach on this. Preach.
Yep. Listen, while they claim that we was the fanboys, you're 1,000% right. It was really them. It was always them. And I'll tell you this: a real PC gamer, majority, right, 99.9% of PC gamers, they don't play console type games. They don't play the games we played. You look at the top played PC games, it's what? CS:GO, Dota 2, World of Warcraft, and all the RTS games, things like that. They don't give a shit about Sony games. They don't give a shit about, those Xbox games or Forza or any of that. Majority of the guys that are out there, the fanboys, they're console gamers that decided to jump to PC so they can play the better versions of their games that they would get. Majority of them are Xbox guys that got tired of being ridiculed and stuff for you know, having an Xbox and getting mocked and laughed at. They all just think about it. You just look at those guys. Look at their history. Go back to all these PC guys. Look and see what console they had prior. Majority of them were Xbox gamers. So what happened is they'll go and get a PC, and then they'll start fighting the console war from that behalf. So now they don't have to bring up Xbox anymore. They just fight the half. Oh, you're a console peasant. I got a 5090, 5080, or whatever they want to claim. But look at the games that they play. They're not true. They're not true PC gamers like that. They're just not. And those are the loud, vocal minority. They are. The majority of PC gamers, the real PC gamers, have dog shit PCs, right? Steam, like Craig said earlier, Steam will snitch on you every time.
Yeah.
It snitches on there. No matter how much these guys get up here and they say how powerful their rig is, Steam will always snitch on you and tell you, your shit is dog shit. You're gaming at 1080p. You're gaming at 1080p. Your specs is on par with the Series S. So while you claim to be it's just the truth. It's just the truth. And so PC guys would like to be catered to. They would like games to just gaming industry to solely focus on them. The problem is that can't happen because majority of them don't spend money like that.
And the Grand Theft Auto Elite shows it.
Yeah, and the grand again, the people with the 5090s and the 5080s and stuff like that. Those are a handful of people in the grand scheme of things across gaming. A handful of people.
Minority.
Yeah, majority of those guys got they're on par with with a 1060 or something like that, even a 2060. Let's say that it's very basic, old, outdated because they don't need it. And when you're playing CS:GO and World of Warcraft and Dota 2 and stuff, you don't need that. That stuff can run on a calculator. But that's where that's where PC gamers are. So when Valve made the Steam machine, they said, you may laugh at the specs now, but we made this because we saw the average PC gamer, this system is more powerful than 70% of the PC gamers out there. That says everything you need to say. I mean, everything you need to know is there. No, it's not. It's not going to play your latest console game with ray tracing and all that stuff. No, it's not. But it's not. It's not designed to because the majority of PC gamers don't play those type of games anyway. But if you buy the Steam machine, you'll be able to play your CS:GO at 200, 300, 400 frames a second. You'll be able to play World of Warcraft, your Dota, your and all those other games at the PC game. And like Porter Rock said earlier, majority of indie games is catered to PC because that's the type of stuff that they play. When you see Dave the Diver, right? That's the stuff for PC gamer. They love that stuff. That's where it thrives. That's why it comes to PC. That's why it comes to PC first. Those guys eat that stuff up. They live for that. When you see Stardew Valley, that's for PC. That's what it's designed for. They eat that up. That's where it thrives. So yeah, they are those guys are they're big fanboys and they're salty and they should be salty. They be they for years they've been out here making up lies and stuff. Oh yeah, Sony got it. They're making a launcher. They're gonna all their games day and date. It's just a matter of time. Yeah.
PC,
Yep.
copying Microsoft,
Yep.
PC entitlement cross-buy. I'm like,
Yep. All that stuff. They made all that shit up, man. And so this just puts, it just puts the final nail in the coffin of that conversation.
Facts.
It just is. And again, I don't want to paint with a broad brush but I do know majority of PC gamers are not like that. They don't have a dog in the fight. Their dog shit rigs.
most of them are not even talking.
Anyway.
Most of them aren't even involved in conversation.
Yeah, they're not. But it's the vocal minority, the console gamers that jump to PC. I'll be able to play PlayStation games, Xbox games, and PC games, and those are the guys that if they think about it. Shout out to my brother Gas, man. He went from PlayStation to Xbox. Then he got tired of being ridiculed for Xbox and its failure. He went to PC, right? And he's got a 5090 powerful rig. You just get a PC. You'll be able to play Wolverine at ultra settings and Intergalactic ultra. Now what is he gonna do? What do you do now? You're left with your Dotas, your CS:GOs, or your Xbox game, right? Which clearly, nobody cares about them. So all of these, so he has no choice. He has no choice but to go and buy him a PlayStation 5 Pro if he wants to play GTA 6 in the best capacity, and Wolverine at the best capacity, and so on and so on.
Wait for it, and who knows how long you have to wait for GTA 6? At least a year.
Yeah, but
it's gonna be a year.
At minimum a year.
And
I mean, but who wants to? Even Hard 8 said that, right? As much as he's been blabbering and being mad and stuff like that. But even though he said that with common sense, he said, as much as I hate it, I'm gonna have to get a pro because I'm not gonna not play GTA.
Yeah, he hates it.
Majority of him. Yeah,
but
he hate it.
As much as
but at least he's telling the truth.
I'm gonna keep my language.
I'm gonna have to get a PlayStation.
I'm gonna keep my language. He will play where the games are at. As much as he talks shit, you ain't gonna stop him from playing the game, and I can respect that. I respect that.
Listen,
he could curse He could curse from here. Yeah. He will buy it, sell it, buy it back, sell it again.
Sell it later.
Yeah,
he
will play the game, and he will curse you out while he's doing it. So you give him that much right off of
exactly.
So it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
But my thing is this though. Here's another one. I don't know what it is about, at least from people who are in the community. Yeah. Like, it's something about PC where you lose common sense. Like, every PC gamer, sure, you can hate this because it's not in your best interest. So from a best interest, self-interest, type of thing, you could completely understand. You could say, this sucks, whatever. But you shouldn't be delusional and not understand why they're doing it. These guys act like, or maybe they don't know, I don't know, but they act surprised that Sony will make this decision. And it's the delusion. And then they take it a step further, saying that because of the decision, there's going to be consequences that us PlayStation gamers will have to suffer.
Yeah.
Because the games are not going to PC. Like these guys think they're Jesus. Like, what the hell are you talking about? What consequence? What consequence? I'm going to suffer that Sony's no longer putting. If anything, you guys fucked us over.
Yeah.
I would say any issue that PlayStation's going through, or a lot of the issues PlayStation's going through, is attributed to multi-platform development of some kind. Whether it's multi-platform development of their single-player games, or by taking on live service and Sony saying, hey, if we're going to do this endeavor, we have to go multi-platform simply because of the nature of live service. It sucks. The multi-platform thing just completely sucks. So a lot of attribution is them. We were better off when Sony never mentioned PC. That's just truth. Even when PlayStation was at its worst with PS3 and Sony decided to make the comeback, it was done without PC. They didn't say, oh my God. You know, when you look at it from a revenue perspective, the worst generation for PlayStation was PlayStation 3. If there was any gen that was close to PlayStation being shut down, it was that gen. PlayStation 3 was the gen where if there was any time to say, shut this down, we're done, it was the PlayStation 3 gen. But instead, they doubled down on their exclusives, they doubled down on the games, and not one word of PC. Not one word of any other platform. And they actually did it. They made the comeback, they got their name, they got their mindshare back, and that led to PS4 making the great comeback, taking over the industry. So I will say, PC anything doesn't help with PlayStation. Nothing good comes out of that, right? So let me roll this over to Craig, my brother.
Hey.
All right.
Oh, well, I mean, again, as far as them being upset, that was predicted. Again, the closer we get to Grand Theft Auto, the more angry they're going to get. But yeah, that Steam survey don't lie. And J-Dub's right. They don't play the majority of the games. It's just a matter they want to be able to say, I can get it over here. That's all it is. They're not going to buy it. PlayStation tried it for whatever 3 to 4, whatever it was, 4 or 5 years, whatever they did. They did not get the numbers. And again, that's just who they are at their heart. You know, like Death Singer says, well, who wants to pay for something they don't have to? Those are his own words. So at the end of the day, they messed up, and they definitely had an opportunity, and for whatever reason, they didn't go out and buy the stuff, and they're too busy specking Cyberpunk. I mean, that's what they're going to be doing, you know, probably the rest of the year. Like, I'm gonna spec it again. That's just what they do. So
Clearwater mod.
Huh?
The Clearwater mod on Cyberpunk.
Don't get me wrong. The modding on the PC with the older games, that's cool. You could put some different things in there.
I was mocking them.
I understand. I got you. But yeah, I don't. As far as I'm saying, the games are going to go up anyway with Sony. I mean, the hardware went up. You know, the peripheral stuff went up. Meaning the headsets, the control, all that's gone up. Services have gone up. The next thing to go up is the games. So, and that's just the natural progression of the way things are going. So, people should be ready to pay more, and I think they are. I think the market will bear it. This is a matter of time before they pull the trigger on it. But the PC community. I have a PC. I have a gaming PC, and they're stupid. They are stupid. They say some of the stupidest stuff, and that's been proven out. That's been proven out for the last 24 hours. I've seen some of the dumbest stuff ever. I mean, it's the internet. It's not real, but this stuff is dumb. You know, that's all I can really say about it.
All right, okay. Great. Let me move this over to the top. First, I want to say welcome, Extreme. What's going on, my brother?
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey, how you doing, my brother? You know what I'm saying? You know, happy exclusive day.
Note, not going to take much time, but whoever cleans the bathroom in your home, please give them a medal. Because oh my God, cleaning bathrooms suck.
Yes.
So if your partner cleans your bathrooms, especially if they get it like sparkly clean, just give them a hug, give them a medal, take them out on a date, whatever it takes. If you have a cleaner that comes to your house and cleans it for you, give them an extra tip. Just cause my God, cleaning the bathroom fucking sucks. So if you don't have to do that because there's someone in your life taking care of that person loves you. That person loves you more than your mama does.
So I'm gonna take that.
I bet your mama will give up her life for you, but she ain't gonna come and clean your house for you.
We never cleaned a bathroom in boot camp,
bro. In my house we got three full bathrooms.
Who's cleaning them?
Fuck off.
Me and my wife. But now the ratio is kind of off. It's like a 2-to-1 ratio.
Okay, not in my favor. Doing the 2?
Who you think?
She clean 2 and you clean 1?
Who you think? No, shit. My wife's Puerto Rican. She ain't stupid. Like, nah.
Oh man.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The crazy part is she's like, listen, I'll take care of the biggest bathroom we have, which is the master bathroom. But I gotta clean the 2 community bathrooms, which is so much worse. It's just because it's just us 2 using the master bathroom. The community bathrooms, friends, family. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Also, if you are doing a bathroom renovation, when it comes to your toilet seat, forget all the other features. Get only 2 things. Number 1, simple, easy to clean geometry. Number 2, get a bidet built in. That's all you need. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters.
Yes.
Like the song, nothing else matters.
Well, if you get the Toto brand, it's Toto, but I call it Toto because I'm Puerto Rican, right? They have the world, the tornado thing. That shit works. That motherfucker, boy. Listen, that shit will fucking shove fucking dumbbells down the drain. Like whole ass 50-pound dumbbells will get flushed. And with that shit, you might get flushed. Don't put your hand in there and fucking flush. You're getting sucked in that tornado. You're gonna end up in the sewers. But anyway, appreciate it. All right, we're gonna kick it off with Will.
What's up, brother?
Okay, what are your thoughts about this? I know we already talked about the importance, whatever, but what are your thoughts about these PC gamers, at least the fake ones? Like this massive outrage over it.
So I'm glad you brought it up because like the real PC gamers, at least, like, because I have a lot of coworkers that game, and the few that do have a PC, they specifically bought a PS5 for their exclusives now. Well, at least one for sure bought it for Grand Theft Auto. But like the real PC gamers, they have a PS5. The ones that are just talking shit, they're just looking for ways to make content. Over the last couple of weeks, it seems like a lot of people have been trying to like show that Xbox is a savior of fucking gaming and PlayStation's like the fucking devil or some shit. At least that's the way it's been perceived to me. Like even IGN's Instagram page, like, oh, look at the comments to them getting rid of games, and everyone's like, I'm not buying your games. Like, all right, whatever, dude. I think it's kind of dumb, honestly. But that's PC gamers for you. They're console warriors behind
they're grifting?
The true
Are
plastic
you saying they're
warriors.
grifting?
The true plastic warriors. Absolutely. They're the ones that truly love their plastic box.
And they're the ones that say they think the console war is stupid, but they're like the first ones to do it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. There you go. All right. Okay. All right. Appreciate it, brother. All right, Henry. I think we always have conversations on exclusives, how important to the industry, competition stuff. But what's your thought on these reaction on from the community?
I just never understood why there's this narrative of that exclusives don't matter. Like at what point did it not matter, right? It's like when they say stuff like that, when people say stuff like that, do they not think about what made them fall in love with a certain brand, what made them support Xbox to begin with, right? So like if it wasn't for exclusive that defines the culture and the attitude of a console, then why do you love that console so much? Just by the way it looks? But I think for PC gamers, it feels like that way. They just want to talk about the LEDs and the spinning fans that lights up, right? And the transparent boxes, right? So
because it looks pretty. Oh, look how pretty it is.
And I think that's very cool. I like the way it looks too. But ultimately, like, the content matters, right? So, like, Nintendo wouldn't be Nintendo without the exclusive that it had. Sega wouldn't be Sega if it didn't have blast processing without Sonic, right? So PlayStation wouldn't be what it is without all the third-party exclusives and also the first-party exclusive that is signed itself. So I'm glad that we're this experiment of trying to be a PC with the PlayStation era is kind of like coming to an end, or always seems like. So let's make it about the games, right?
If they could pull the games off Steam.
Yeah, and there's a rumor that Infamous is finally coming back. Like the first 2 games might be remade. Right? So.
Oh yeah, I heard about that leak. That
fucking leak pissed me off, dog.
Yeah.
What if it's not true?
Infamous?
You don't like leakers?
Well, they actually is IP preservation. They're actually trying to bring back a couple of old titles that they haven't brought back. So it's actually more than just that.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be a reason to keep Bluepoint open?
No.
To remake Infamous.
No, they can have other studios. They can have other studios make games for that. They don't have to use Bluepoint for that.
They could have though, like because Demon Souls was only $20 million budget.
Okay, but they got other
just
studios
gonna
that
license
can make better games. Bluepoint's not the only studio.
Yeah.
I know. I don't think it's a first party studio that's doing.
Nah. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna license everything out to a third party developer, like Konami did with Silent Hill 2. They licensed it out to Blooper for 20 million, and all they do is collect the profits. But like, wouldn't that be a reason to keep Bluepoint to like do some of these? You just push out more games.
Yeah.
Even if you did license it out.
Well, to be fair,
it could be other studios.
If they would have kept Blooper, they would have to fund it themselves versus somebody else. That's on their dime.
No, Sony's funding it. Sony's funding it.
No.
Unless
Konami's funded it to for
Blooper. Unless you're talking Sony's licensing out. Unless you're talking about Sony's licensing out an IP to a third party, but then that means they get to do what they want with it. Meaning, if they want to put it on Xbox, it was on Xbox.
Kind of like how they did with Lego Horizon.
Lego Horizon, Tons of Sparta.
So, you know, so it depends on. I guess this little topic is a little confusing because what exactly Sony's going for? Like, if Sony's going for, I will just license out the IP, and let's say, like, I think it was Potopan, whatever the fucking game was. Patapon.
Yeah,
I think Bandai Namco is trying to license the IP out, and Sony's like, okay, cool, here's the deal, or whatever, here's the money, but Bandai Namco's trying to make it for the Switch 2 as well. You see what I'm saying? So it depends on, or they did, you see what I'm saying? So it's something like that. Me personally, like, I want Sony, because there's some games that are ahead of its time, and with the hardware and the technology we have today, if you remake it, I mean, Capcom is doing it. Like, we see Capcom doing it. They took games from PS1. I mean, Resident Evil remake and all that stuff.
That's true. That's fact.
And now they're, you know, look what they did with Resident Evil. Look what they did with Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, right? They're bringing up these old classic games where at the time they were ahead of their time. But you know what? They could get a whole new facelift with a modernized control, modernized graphics, all this stuff, right?
Yeah, for me personally, I just would rather have
games. They preserving the old games too. They also brought them back.
So for me personally, when it comes to like an Infamous or something, I would, for at least for that IP in particular, I would want a first-party studio to put that first-party touch on it, because a lot of third-party studios aren't going to really put it the love and quality that it usually gets. Like, say a Blooper got Demon Souls, would it have came out as good as the Bluepoint? You know what I mean? You know, when you play a first-party studio game, it has like it has it. You know what I mean? I'm playing Sorrow still, and I'm just like, God, dude, this shit is fucking crazy.
Well, that'll be the biggest what ifs. You know, we'll never know.
Yeah, but it doesn't make.
But
sense.
I will say this: 9 times out of 10, I don't think this is a what if. A Sony first-party studio with a Sony IP will do a better job than contracting a third party, unless you're talking like some of the biggest third-party best developers out there. Which they're not going to volunteer their services for that. Mm-hmm. You know, you're probably talking about third-party developers that have no projects and need money.
You're going to get a Mad Cat Games that do Sons of Sparta. You know what I mean?
A prime example is, you know, the GTA trilogy.
Oh my God! You saw how terrible that shit came out.
Horrible.
It was. That's a great question. That shit.
If Rockstar would have did it, would have been pristine and perfect.
Yeah. Right. If Rockstar would have done it themselves, it would have been elite. But that shit was like, they were so lazy, they didn't even like change the numbers. They just like pasted over it. But you could still see like the original stuff. Like, it was bad. I still have those images. You know, I think I still have those images, bro. Them shits is bad, bro. But I will say this. I know it's unfortunate that Blooper closed down, but their technical capability, there's just no question on a technical scale what they could have done. It's just unfortunate that from a business perspective, again, I put the blame on Herman Hulse. I think ultimately he gets the blame. Sure, Bluepoint gets some blame in just even trying to step out of their lane, which I think was unnecessary. But ultimately, Herman could have stopped it from the get-go. He could have just said, what are you trying to recommend here? A God of War live service? Like, yeah, no thank you. That's not what we expect from you. Come back with another project, but listen, don't worry about live service. We got that covered. I have other people who will fail in those ventures. I don't need you to fail right along with them. He has more than enough people who will fail at the live service venture. I don't need you to be part of that. I need you to be who you guys are, right? Whether it's a new IP or bring up, you know, a remake from an old IP that you think will be great, and we'll take it from there. But it is, that didn't happen. All right, let's go over with Sean. Yeah, Sean, how about your thoughts? PC, not Xbox, burnt to the ground. This has nothing to do with Xbox. It's specifically PC gamers. And
today I became a PC hater. Today I became a PC hater too. So,
oh man,
burn to the ground too.
They can burn down to the ground as well.
Oh man.
Because I'm gonna say it like this: everything has a fucking exclusive. If you even go to fucking McDonald's, go to Burger King, you think you gonna go to Burger King and ask for a Big Mac, or you gonna go to McDonald's and ask for a Whopper? Even fucking Walmart has fucking exclusives. If you want to talk about great value, am I right? Yeah, it has fucking great value.
Great value.
Everything has fucking exclusives. So they talking about exclusives never existed. Shoot, it's fucking everywhere. How the fuck you could? It's everywhere. Look, even fucking gas stations got fucking exclusives. So
he said
gas stations. So you telling me exclusives don't exist?
Practice?
Man, PC people are the stupidest people I ever heard in my fucking life, bro.
Oh shit.
I wish I could curse all the motherfuckers out because I wish they never had a fucking platform in the fucking beginning. That's all I
Damn. Oh man, we got clipped.
I wish they fucking exist.
Man, J-Dub, we got clipped. And you know damn well, J-Dub, they're gonna go after us. Like if we said it. They ain't gonna go after Sean. They're gonna leave him alone. Like when Craig said, PS5 Pro is more powerful 4090, they didn't go after Craig. They went after me.
Yeah.
Like I didn't say it.
Right. I was correct. So the last time I looked, I sent you that picture. What Ghost of Yote is gonna look like on the 4090. So I mean, I'll take my flowers anytime.
You crazy?
Me and J-Dub were taking heat. We're like, shit, we didn't do nothing.
I remember that.
But it makes sense because. Like you think McDonald's gonna sell Whoppers? You're like, oh, we gonna make Whoppers too. No, they're gonna make their own.
Yeah, man.
Like, come on, man.
I think it's more.
That's like the dumbest thing I heard PC people ever say, bro.
I think it's more ridiculous to go to. It was for somebody to go to like say equivalent of like going to Burger King asking for a Big Mac. Because
I may do that tomorrow.
Hey, PC told me you guys had a Big Mac.
Oh, go to the NFL and say let's get a basketball. Come on, man. Come on, man.
They'll say it's anti-consumer.
Yeah, we're getting clipped for that one. That one's getting clipped. That's we're getting clipped on that.
To add to Sean's point,
even I saw what you was face with that one. We're like, yo, chill. We getting clipped on that one. That's a clip.
My thing is, like to add to Sean's point, like where's the energy for Nintendo? Why is for Nintendo it's always like, oh, they're just gonna do their own thing.
Because Nintendo will sue their ass and send send the Gestapo. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nintendo ninjas, boy. I'm telling you, hey,
you can't fuck with Nintendo, bro. They don't want to hear that shit, bro.
Chat right now.
Nintendo will beat the crap out of
your mama. Your mama knows.
Right.
What I always read is that when you ask them why don't you hold that same energy for Nintendo, but the response is always Nintendo is on a different spectrum. I'm like,
they do their own thing. I'm like, what?
The conversation stops right there, right? I'm like, but no, elaborate that, but they can't, right?
Right. That's a good point.
Got it.
Yeah, I just had to say my truth because I'm like, come on, exclusives don't exist. Come on, man.
Well, I didn't understand. I mean, I still am trying to understand what they're in. Why they're so upset. It just, if they're going to say Sony's games are walking simulators and we don't want them, then why are you bitching? I mean, like literally, why are you complaining? If you don't want something, why are you going to complain about it? That's just, I don't understand it. But
I tell you,
these people are weird, as you kids would say, weird. They're weird.
Because it was never about, for them, it was never about playing the games. It was about, for the ones that do have powerful hardware, it was them. It was them being able to say, Ghost of Yote runs better on my PC than your PS5 Pro. But now they can't say that.
Well, no, I mean, I got a picture.
And that hurts.
Picture what it looks like on PC.
Yeah, see,
I got a picture of what it looks like on PC.
But as soon as it came to PC, they would throw it in your face.
But
now they can't. Now it's over. Now it's never gonna happen. So that picture you made, that's solidified forever.
It's like wine.
Yeah. I know. I already knew it was gonna happen. It's not that 4090 ain't got nothing on that Pro. Everybody knows that.
Oh man.
So and then and eventually I'll get some Soros pictures as well when I get that ready.
My favorite one going around right now is Ghost of Yote, Soros, Wolverine, Grand Theft Auto, and right next to it just says YouTube. I think that's my favorite one right now. That's just funny.
Yeah. I think it's bad now. Seriously, wait till November 19th when everybody's posting pictures of GTA. They're gonna go. They will go crazy. Their only hope right now, and this is how sad they are. Their only hope right now is that GTA is only 30 frames per second on the console. That's their only. That's their hope. Right now, that's where they're sitting. Like, that's how sorry they are. Like, that's just like I said. It's sad, man. It's sad. That's where they're at. And I don't feel bad for them because if you're dumb enough, like I was about to be dumb enough to put a 5080 in my cart. That thing was like $1,800. Like, if I'm dumb enough to do this, then I'm dumb enough to get what's ever on the other side. What's the saying? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So you're an idiot buying that stuff. So so that's really.
Let me cut this over.
You're like, well, fuck me, right?
Let me cut this. Yeah, let me cut this over to Doughboy because he's been catching strays. He's dodging. He's like, Borderock, man. How many clips do you? How many magazines do you got? Just stop. Stop that. No, but hey, Doughboy, as you one of the few real PC gamers who just enjoy playing games on it. You don't do none of that weirdo stuff, whatever. And you enjoyed playing the PlayStation games, and of course you got a 5080.
Yeah, I got a big good.
You got 5080, so you got a great rig to play these games at. At much better things than what the Pro can do. How do you feel about this announcement that the single player games, you're not gonna get them? So, Yotai, Star Wars Wolverine,
I bet we was waiting for the confirmation. We got the confirmation. I mean, it is what it is. I ain't gonna sit here and cry about it. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm gonna put my feelings out there. I'm not necessarily happy about it, thrilled about it, because like I say, I actually enjoy those games. It's not just a ha pony, I got your games situation for me. I actually play them and enjoy them.
Doughboy's like, I got your bitch. Do something.
So it's not a situation like that for me. I actually play them and enjoy them. So it is what it is. But I mean, all these other fake PC dudes who talking about this and that, they upset about it. Like why are you upset? You don't like the games, you don't play the games. Like I went on Reddit and I've been reading the threads and shit. Everybody talking about I don't care, I don't play the games. Like, so why are you mad? Why are you
have to write on this thread on Reddit of all places,
Exactly. It's like, if you don't care, I mean, why are you even saying anything about it? You shouldn't even worry about it. I mean, and like I say, I'm not happy about it, but I understand it. I get why PlayStation doing it. The games didn't sell on PC like that. The PC gamers didn't buy it. So I mean, y'all didn't buy it. So why the hell are y'all upset? It ain't like y'all put that money behind it.
Yeah. They're the benchmark in Cyberpunk. They're the benchmark in Cyberpunk. I mean,
so if those games would have sold 10, 20 million copies, I'm pretty sure PlayStation would have said, all right, console guys, y'all gotta fall back. We get this bread over here. This free money. Yeah, we need that. We gonna put that money towards some more exclusives for y'all. So y'all gonna be cool with that. But I mean, it ain't like they sold. I mean, you sell this and that. They only made like what? With like 2%. 1% of
only 1%, bro.
So I'm gonna go out here and be your defense.
Helldivers on top of that.
I'm gonna be your defense.
Yeah, most of it was Helldivers. So it's like the single player didn't even really, do anything. I seen a lot of excuses. Well, if they do them day and day, they'll sell better. So like, come on, man. We see the Steam charts, man. A lot of y'all really got. Yeah, really, a lot of y'all got shit PCs, bro. Let's just be honest. Like, a lot of y'all got like, come on, man. And that's not bragging. I don't do that. You know what I mean? But I mean, let's just be honest. I mean, the numbers are what the numbers are.
We gotta be real.
Yeah, the numbers are the numbers are. Y'all got shit PCs. We see what y'all play. Look at the charts. Y'all play Dota. Y'all play CS:GO and World of Warcraft. Those are the games y'all play. League of Legends. Those are the games y'all play. Like, I've been seeing. I remember when it was this game came out on PC called Schedule 2. It was like some kind of like drug selling simulator, whatever. Like, and like I remember the PC dudes making it, and it sold well. It sold like 4 or 5 million copies. Everybody like, yo, why PlayStation don't drop games like this? These big AAA games aren't selling. I'm like, yo, PlayStation don't do that. PlayStation is all about quality. That's what they do.
Facts.
And that's what it's all about. If you know what you're getting when you get a PlayStation game, you getting quality. And I mean, it's just like I don't understand why. Especially the PC dudes who don't enjoy those games. If you don't enjoy them and don't care about them, like, why are you talking, bro? Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? I mean, like I say, the PS6 coming. I understand why Sony doing it. It's smart business for Sony. You got the PS6. Why would anybody why would you buy a PS6 if I know if I wait like 16, 18 months, I'm gonna get the game on another platform? It just don't make sense.
Crazy about that. Doc Dark said the exact same thing.
Yeah. True. True. So I mean, it just makes sense. It's like, yo, the PS6 coming, all the exclusives gonna be on there. It makes sense. Like I say, I got my PC. I've been using it, and I'm happy with it. It's fine or whatever. But I also got the 5 too. Don't get it twisted.
Don't get
You
this
know
shit
what I mean?
twisted. You're gonna play these games.
I got the. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Homeboy's playing these games. He ain't missing out on Wolverine.
No, I'm not. No, definitely not. That's day one. That's day one for sure. Grand Theft Auto day one for sure. I mean, it is what it is. So, I mean, like I say, I'm I'm not necessarily happy about it. I enjoyed the double dip. I liked it. I like playing on the console and play it on the PC with the mods and whatnot. That's cool. But I mean, if it's not happening, it's not happening. It's okay. And I understand why it's not happening, and it's cool. You got to adjust. You can't cry about it. You got to just you got to move on and get right. It's all good. It's no problems over here. It's all good, man.
So I'm gonna say this
for June 7th.
I'm gonna put on my defense lawyer for Doughboy, right? Because he brought in the amount of money that was coming in. So I'm just gonna say this.
And let me say this too. Like when I bought it, I'm actually glad I bought it when I did, because I bought it before the prices went up.
Right.
You gotta think about that. Like, yo, if I would have waited and bought this shit, like, yo, I probably wouldn't have never even had this shit, and I wouldn't have had this shit. But I'm glad I did.
You see that, Sean? You see that, Sean? He listened to my video.
These prices going stupid.
You hear that, Sean? He didn't just comment good video. He didn't comment good video. He actually like, yo, Puerto Rock said some shit, and he went that day and got his PS5. You see what I'm saying, Sean? But it's too late now. There's nothing I could do for you. I tried my best. I've tried. I'll play with Sean.
Yeah, it's all good though.
No, but here's the thing. And I'm gonna say this because you're gonna see there's probably people who's gonna clip this podcast and all this shit. I'm gonna be real.
No.
Yeah, oh no, right? Not the first time. I'm gonna say this to everybody in the gaming community. Don't be stupid. Because us arguing on whether PC made money or not is irrelevant, because you know who's really opinion matters on that is Sony themselves. They know how much money they made off of PC, right down to the last penny. They know. They know every single game that sold, how much it was sold. They know which game sold for $5 on a Steam sale. They know all of that. They know how many games sold because PC gamers waited until it was like $15 or $2 or $5. They know all of that. They have all that data. We did not make the decision. As much as we are happy about it, we ultimately were not the ones who made the decision to pull games off PC. J-Dub is joking about it, but he didn't really call Hiroki Totoki. What he did was he went to Japan to drink some sake, and he got fucked up and drunk in the Shibuya district. That's what happened. Oh, he passed out all over the Shibuya district, and he woke up the next morning in a Love Me hotel. You know what I'm saying? I don't want Mrs. J-Dub to hear this.
My man said, "Heaven on earth."
You know what I'm saying?
Heaven on earth.
You know what I'm saying? So the truth is, Sony execs with CFOs, top level executive CFOs, business dealings, Hiroki Totoki, because you know that dude is all about that extra money from anywhere. And the decision to pull PlayStation games from PC, it had to be approved by Hiroki Totoki. He didn't get blindsided. He did not get the news when we got the news. He knew. And he approved it. Because Sony...
He also knows, though, that PlayStation is their number one
he absolutely
revenue
knows.
right now. He knows, like, all right, we got another console coming up. We got to fucking do something to incentivize someone to want to get that console. It's not like Microsoft, because that's questions going around, too. Like, all right, PlayStation's doing it. Why not Xbox? You know what I mean? And I've been writing to a lot of people. I'm like, it's not necessarily up to don't squeeze the Sharma. It's on Satya, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think everybody knows that. I'm sure she has a plan, but Satya has okayed it already. So
and that's
see what they didn't just turn her loose, you know. So.
Yeah, there was no accident. She didn't just wake up, opened up an email. Hey, you're the new CEO of Xbox. Figure it out. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. It doesn't even work like that. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't work like, hey, you're the new boss. You have any plans? I don't know. I'll just figure it out in a couple of weeks. Let me just do a couple of tweets, and maybe I can figure it out with the community. Like, no, they knew already. They already have a plan in place. All this other bullshit that they're tweeting out, we're trying to figure out, get out of here. That's just to placate the community. They already know. what they're doing.
Her plan wasn't just to ask Sean Layden what to do?
Yeah. You really think like the CEO, she's probably making 7 figures and her job is to figure out whether we should call Xbox with a capital X, lowercase BOX, or make it all uppercase? Really? You really think that's like, come on now, stop playing, right? But I will say this.
Looking at your guys' emails either, bro. Yeah. You sent 2,000 emails, Tim Dog. I'm sorry, bro. I love you, but she has you blocked.
She don't care. Sure. She doesn't care about that, right? Just like Sony. Sony is data-driven. They have a lot of financiers. They have, and I would say part of it is trying to sell the next console, but I guarantee there's a lot of lessons learned over the last 5 years. They got a taste of multi-platform development. They got a taste. And to me, one of the biggest oh shit moments was Naughty Dog, because their port on PC was trash. And Naughty Dog was like, oh shit. Like, what the fuck did we do? Like, they never had a problem with optimized games to that level. But it's like I said, multi-platform development is not easy, and you have to have a certain system in place to effectively make at least decently optimized games across all platforms, and not I'm going to optimize one platform to the fullest extent and take every little nook and cranny advantage of this one platform and think you're going to easily port it to another platform that has more configurations than freaking a Lego set. You understand what I'm saying? And I think they got a taste of multi-platforms. Not easy at all. They probably got a taste on how their schedule changed, because if some of your key players are supporting the ports to PC, then guess what they're not doing while they're helping the port? They're not on the PS5 development game, or at least for a little while they're not there. So that slows down the pipelines. There's just a lot of risk and issues and responsibility PlayStation had to absorb putting games on PlayStation. Or I think holistically, it's a whole pot of stuff that they realize. You know,
yeah, it wasn't just Nixus working on those games. They were co-developed with the actual studio. Like first Spider-Man was co-developed with Insomniac. Last of Us is co-developed with Naughty Dog. I think the only one that they actually did fully do was Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. I think that was the only one they did. And maybe Helldivers 2.
Another thing, they put a spotlight on their own hardware. People act like, and I swear, I can't stand any content creator that says PC doesn't hurt PlayStation, yet those same guys, I'm not talking about other people, the very content creators that said PC doesn't hurt PlayStation, they're the first ones to compare PC to PS5 Pro. And why should I buy a PS5 Pro?
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Under the same breath of them saying putting games on PC doesn't hurt PlayStation, and under the same breath, they will criticize PlayStation hardware. Or just say, they'll just criticize PlayStation hardware and say, why pay for this price when you could just play the games on PC and get a better product? You see what I'm saying? It's absolutely nonsense. You know, absolute nonsense on this accord. But ultimately, PlayStation made the decision. Sony execs at the top level, they made the decisions because they are seeing PC's not relevant enough for them to keep going with this plan.
The juice ain't worth the squeeze.
It's just it. So everybody's going to go after us, going to go after me, J-Dub. It's going to go after a bunch of people, going to go after PlayStation fanboys. But the truth is, none of us made this decision. We like the decision, but that doesn't mean we made it. Sony executive made the decision. So Sony executives are the ones saying PC's not necessary. They said it, and they made the decision, right? Let me go into the viewer activity, and then I'm going to hand this over to M. So we're going to kick it off with Pat Mayas. Pat Mayas. Thank you for the super chat. He says, hello, guys. How is my favorite pony stable doing? We doing great. Listen, bro, we are fantastic. Yo, the only thing better right now for me would be the Knicks winning the chip.
No, that's they can do list the games.
All right.
Oh, you won't be happy with this score right now.
All right. FY, get ready to get a PS5 studio shut down. Single player games should never leave PC. Y'all need us. Here we go. You see this is what I'm talking about?
What? Sure they do. They do.
Right. Y'all thought it was lying? They think they're Jesus. They think they're Jesus.
We need y'all. Come on.
I don't think they need that 1%, bro. I don't think they need that 1%.
2%. Come on. 2%. We need y'all. Fuck out of here.
Y'all need us. Well, listen. You need to email Sony because they decided and said you guys are inadequate. They're the one said it.
This was done by the new their new administration for PlayStation. They that's what they did. They went into the end of the beginning of their new quarters. And
there's new people around, new positions. Yeah, within SIE headquarters. Listen, the top bosses of Sony agreed because this move would not be done without Hiroki Totoki and the CFO of Sony being involved. Yeah, they didn't wake up this morning like, wait, what did Herman do? What? Like Herman didn't just take charge and made a whole decision without consulting. No, this is something they all thoroughly reviewed, talked about. They saw the risks, they saw money, definitely analyzed, use AI to help them analyze. I guarantee AI is like, yo, Xbox's PC's dog shit. Take it off. That's it's good AI, right? Good use of AI. But ultimately, this is a corporate decision and they made it. So all you guys going after fanboys, like, listen, we're just reveling in the decision and talking shit. But if you want to bring and say Sony needs us, whatever, you go talk to Sony then. Because they made the decision. They said we don't need PC gamers. They made that decision. Mm-hmm. So talk to them. Shout out to Glassdoor Gamer. Glassdoor Gamer says, the good indie PC games come to PC is useless. And I'd be like, maybe so, but when I said that point, I'm like, I really don't care. Like, I'll be honest, I never outrage over a game, and I'm like, oh my God, it's not coming to PlayStation.
You're mad that you didn't get Jesus Simulator?
Correction. Indie games
That's
do
heresy.
come to PlayStation.
You're going to hell if you play the Jesus. If you play the Jesus Simulator, you're going to hell.
We don't know how that ends. We don't know how that ends, right?
Play that Jesus Simulator and see what happens. You're going to hell.
I mean, is there really a Jesus Simulator?
No, there isn't. No, there isn't. Don't look for it.
Because we already know
don't do it.
We know how that game ends. We know how the game ends. Yeah. So,
Craig, relax, Craig.
I am.
Craig.
I didn't say anything.
Relax. You better put that DD oil away. Craig, Jesus. Craig's like, oh, don't worry. So one of us is gonna get it ready.
Yeah.
The lion's coming. All right. Shout out to Galaxy Fur. Thank you for the trust mod status, P-Rock. Absolutely long overdue. I was like, wait a minute, Galaxy Fur's not a mod? Absolutely, man. Thank you so much. And shout out to all the mods, keeping the chat clean. John Baptiste with the super chat. He says PlayStation had to make their games exclusive again because this could easily hurt them in the future for the PlayStation 6. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is one of the reasons.
That's what I think this is about more than PS5. I think it's about PS6. This is a play for the future.
We talked about it for sure. I mentioned
Helix, man.
If Sony would have kept on putting games on PC, I said in this podcast, I said it to you guys, PlayStation 6 will be the first console that Sony launches where day one can say they could get the games on another platform. Yep. No other PlayStation was like that.
And I tried to dispute that, but the numbers clearly show. Because what was the whole reason for them putting it on PC? To try to get those PC players to come over to PlayStation and want to buy the sequels, right? But we're seeing the numbers. They're still 2.5 million behind the PS4 at this point in the generation. So clearly, I was wrong, and the strategy didn't work. You know what I mean? They do that going into the PS6, like you've said. It's just you're setting it up for failure.
Let's add that to the topic, but I definitely want to get M's point through. But let me finish the viewer activity.
He's gonna cook.
You know it.
Gonna cook.
He's gonna be like, listen. I told you. listen. I told you.
Is on my look.
Look. This was always a bad. This was always listen. This was always a bad idea. This was never going to happen. It's like I drive 45 hours.
Stop doing that, by the way.
I drive 45. I drive all the way. I drive all the way to Sydney for this one pizza. If I was able to get the same pizza in the gas station, then why would I drive 45 hours? I would not do that.
Rude.
Rude. Exactly.
Rude. All right. Let me get through this. But thank you, John Baptiste. Absolutely, we're on the same page with that one, brother. Gordo P23. Australia has been under the tyranny of soccer for too long. But fear not. Freedom will arrive as the NFL finally brings real football to Melbourne. God bless the NFL and God bless America.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
So you're going to get a taste of American football. Absolutely. Listen. Take this as a blessing. I'm so jealous. I wish I could experience football for the first time. But you get to experience this amazing gift of freedom, and it's being handed to you. You don't have to leave. You don't have to suffer the stuff we're suffering here in America. You get free healthcare and football. You're on top of the world. You won. Listen, you won. I concede defeat. You won. Free healthcare and American football.
If you were going to export anything I didn't want, football would probably be the one I would take. It's the least evil one. There you go.
You should try to go to a game so you could be like, I don't see the big deal.
Because listen, football is overrun by black athletes. I've got to support.
You got to support.
There you go. Yeah.
But I saw I'm not mad at it. Listen, I saw rugby. I love rugby. Listen, I love watching. I'm gonna say this. We're gonna move on real quick, but I love watching rugby too. Rugby, especially women's rugby. Oh my God! If there was one women's sport that I absolutely love, it is women's rugby by far.
They be destroying each other.
My God! Oh my God, bro! Women's rugby. Listen, bro. I love. Listen, I can't even explain it, bro.
Yeah, Porter, you cannot use my oil.
Women's rugby. And listen, I used to watch lingerie football. Son.
I knew that was coming.
I used to watch lingerie football. Women play football lingerie. Nuh-uh. Women's rugby. No revealing clothing. Nothing. Just straight brutality, bro. On levels that I didn't think was possible.
It is crazy, bro.
But anyway, I love rugby. Rugby, amazing sport. But I'm going to tell you why American football, I ain't going to say it's better, but you will be shocked. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you got guys who weigh over 250 pounds running
300 pounds.
But I'm going to use the linebackers because the linebackers are like 260. They're like 6'3", 6'4", 260. They run 40 yards like in 4 seconds. But they think because they wear a helmet and some pads that diving directly at another person at full force where the other person's running at a speed of 40 yards at 4 seconds and colliding against each other, and they think no harm is going to come to that because the little helmet is going to protect them. When you see that catastrophe or collision live, you just can't. It's like a car accident. That's why we love football. It's like watching a car accident every play over and over. Because you got two guys who don't really understand, like, no, that equipment's not really going to protect you. You're going to come out retarded and be in a wheelchair. I love it. You know what it is?
Antonio Brown, that CTE.
Picture. A guy's looking up in the air because he's focused on catching the ball, and there's a guy in front of him heading right toward, ready to hit him. So he catches the ball, he looks,
bam,
death. Come on, bro.
By the way, no feet is used to kick the ball, even though it's called football. By the way,
hey, the kicker. We literally got a kicker. We literally got a kicker. In fact, listen. No. How does the game start? The first thing you do to football. There you go. That's why it's called football. There you go. The prosecution rests. Your Honor. All right. But anyway, let me get going. But just watch one. Just watch one game. Just one. That's it. Just one game.
Look, notice how quickly we dissolved into sports again. We never beat.
God, I don't know why, man. All right, let's get back. Let's get back. That was Gordo. But that was Gordo. Listen, Chad, that's his fault. He brought it up.
Hey, real quick, who is playing in Australia this year? What teams did they pick for the Australia game?
Oh, I didn't know they had one.
I gotta look at the schedule. I gotta look at they're all over.
I gotta look at the schedule.
All right. I'm gonna say this.
If it's the Cowboys, I'm sorry, Australia.
Extreme.
No, it's the Rams. It's the Rams and the 49ers.
Extreme. Whatever you do. Extreme. If you do decide to pick a team in football, avoid these two teams: Cowboys and Jets. That's it. Everyone else is fine.
Jets, that's a bad team.
Jets and Cowboys. Avoid them at all costs. They're like the Xbox of sports teams.
No. Don't
it's
do that.
misery.
Don't do that.
Cowboys is like Cowboys is like so Jets is like Xbox and Cowboys is like PC gaming. It's misery.
Well, fuck. Xbox is what, 25 years old? They're really close.
Yeah, it's misery. Anyway, continue on with the view activity. Shout out to Galaxy Fur. Nintendo used to bring games and software to other platforms. They were the first to go multi-plat, then pull the games back. Mario was on Atari. I remember in the early gen, like Zelda was on the CDI, Philips CDI.
Yeah, CDI.
Yeah, but I think that was because they were trying to dip their toes in the CD, and they weren't doing it themselves. So it was some weird thing.
Yeah, it was they just want, because Philips offered a better deal than the Sony did for the add-on to the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
It just never happened because,
Oh yeah, that biggest L of all
they
time.
don't know how to make a wrong game system. Yeah, so and the add-on was called the PlayStation to the Super Nintendo.
The PSX.
Right.
It was like the
Guess
PSX.
what? It's now the PlayStation
something.
that's
is that PlayStation
really kicking their asses. Right?
And
so,
what is
They
it?
made their own.
They actually abandoned them during
the Consumer Electronics CES.
Was it CES or was it?
It was CES in the Vegas.
It was CES. Okay.
Yeah, they embarrassed them after Sony announced the partnership.
Because Sony had the prototype on stage. They were like behind the scenes, ready to introduce it, and Philips came out, and Sony's like,
"I'm not old."
And I heard Japan was really upset. They were really upset at Nintendo doing that because Philips was also an American company. So like back then in the 80s or like early 90s, Japanese were like, "What did you do?" There was it was a lot of pissed off.
They made their own enemies.
Sony especially really got pissed off.
Yeah.
Really, the CEO of Sony was pissed, and he told the father of PlayStation, "Make this into a console. I don't care what you got to do, but we will have our own console ready to go."
And they did too.
Nintendo made their own worst enemy. Who would have thought of that? Optimize Nordic. Thank you for the super chat. PS games out of PC equals end of torrent fodder on PC. That's another thing. That's another thing. I don't think Sony realized how easily you can pirate games. Like, you can pirate games on PlayStation, but it is a challenge. You got to jailbreak certain sites. It is not as easy as PC. PC is almost flawless. I mean, I think Horizon Forbidden West got cracked day one, and it was like 1 million downloads, something like that. So I don't think Sony was prepared for that either.
But did they even have DRM on it? I thought all of them.
No, they didn't have DRM. Listen,
they didn't.
Yeah.
They did it, but the PC gamers don't give a fuck.
It's just a person that just It's just a person that uploads whatever. Yeah, they could just buy it and then just upload it. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And shout out to Pat Myers. He goes, He says, "Hey M, are you still standing on business and not gonna buy the PS6, or are you going to flip flop and cave in?" What's he talking
definitely
about?
Not.
Buy the PS6.
He's talking about remember I made a video on Twitter that said I'm not buying the PS6 after they put Helldivers 3 on Xbox.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the.
But I crashed out too.
To my profile. Okay. That's the pinch of my profile, but yeah, I can answer that once Poro lets me actually speak. That's gonna be
ready. So now, hey, this is destiny because that's a good segue to go ahead, M. You got the clock.
Yeah. So listen. So first of all, when I start with a client, right? I ask them if this collaboration between yours and I works, right? Whatever it is that we're trying to do, what do you envisage is the end result? Like if we are like we have a perfect collaboration, what does the final product look like? And I say that to say this. Somebody at PlayStation should have asked them, hey, if we put these games on PC and it goes perfectly, what does that final thing look like? Because you could say easily, okay, well, we put a game on PC, we sell 20 million copies. Okay, so what does that look like? And at the end of the day, what you'll find is that there is failure built into that success. Meaning that if you sell a whole bunch of copies on PC and you do really, really well, you are devaluing your own platform. There's just no way that a person that is already happy with the PC platform, okay, is then going to go like, oh yeah, no, I love this game and I have it where I love it to have it. But now let me go and buy yet another piece of hardware that I don't love, I have no association with. okay, in order to maybe in the future play something else. It's never going to happen because then they know that all they have to do is wait and you're going to come and give them the meal that they want to eat anyway. So even if, all of this success had been attained from PC, all of these extra millions of copies have been sold, all you would have done was convince those people to stay exactly where they are. But then as well, you would have started telling your own audience that, hey, we give you an out, we give you an avenue to not be, locked to our ecosystem anymore. So if you want to go to PC, go to PC. And the way that we know this is that that's exactly what happened with Xbox, right? That's exactly what happened. All they did was convince the PC gamers to stay playing on PC and play the Xbox games over there, and then convince the Xbox gamers eventually that, hey, you probably have a better deal and a better value if you go to PC. That's exactly what happened. And that could have always been a thought experiment. That could have always been from the beginning. If we take a moment to step back and think about the avenues this could go, well, how could it go? The other way that it might go is that it doesn't work at all, right? Which is what PlayStation experienced, really. Which is we don't actually sell 10 million copies or 20 million copies. We sell a paltry amount. And in that case, the thing is that the financial return that we receive as revenue is not worth the damage to the brand that we incur because now we're a third-party publisher. So it's at both ways, you're fucked, right? You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. And sometimes the only way to win the game is to not play at all. Now, I want to quickly address what the person said. Am I still going to refuse to buy the PlayStation 6? As it is, absolutely. Because I keep telling people, if you've been through my channel, this is not enough. In order for me to go and commit to having the PlayStation 6, what I need to do, what I need to do is for them to delete the games from Steam.
Take them off Steam.
I need for them to go. Okay, just give me 1 second. I have a person who actually has a package to deliver to me. Of course, he comes when I'm start to speak. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm going to just go handle that real quick. That way, I don't have any time pressure on me. So I'll be back.
All right.
What do you think?
Okay. All right. So yeah. Okay. I think we'll let him finish his point, but I think overall, the real conversation, and this, I want to finish off with this. I said this when I made the video, right? And no disrespect, though, boy, but it was never about PC gamers, right? I know console warrior, we have fun talking shit and whatever, but for me, for Puerto Rock, for me, as PlayStation, primarily be my primary platform to enjoy games, it was always about holding Sony accountable to do right by their consumers. And the people who buy the console are their consumers, not PC gamers. Okay? Because the PC gamers, the ones that primarily are PC or only play on PC, they're not the ones buying a console. Now, Doughboy, you're a PlayStation consumer because you bought the console. So from the perspective of what Sony should do for your console, yeah, they need to do right by you as you and a PS5 owner. But for me, they had no business trying to cater to PC gamers on the PC platform because that is not their product. PC gamers didn't pay $500 for a PlayStation console. They paid $1,000 or whatever they paid for PC. We are the ones that subscribe to PlayStation. PC gamers don't. When we buy third-party games, guess where we buy it on? We buy it on PlayStation. PC gamers don't. They buy it on Steam. So if this stuff is, we are the primary customers, therefore, PlayStation need to prioritize us. We're the primary customers. It's not, you go on the internet to talk shit. I don't really care how really a PC gamers feel, or Xbox gamer feels, or how anyone else feels. This is about us. This is about the consumers who bought a PlayStation. Sony does right. And what I mean by that is right, I'm talking about a business transaction. The customer pays you this, you return and provide the proper service and attention for that payment, right? And when you look at it holistically, we drive in most of the money. We're the ones that are buying third party on the Sony store. We're the ones that primarily buy PlayStation peripherals, right? We're buying the first parties. We're the ones subscribing to, the subscription plans of various forms, right? We're doing all of that. In return, you make sure all those components, the delivery of third party, the delivery of your first party, improving the services, all that stuff, is done right for us. And for me, Sony dipping into PC, you're taking attention, time, and resource away to cater to a demographic that would not even sign up for a free online service. They wouldn't even do that. They wouldn't, and it was free. Just simple email and create an account. And they wouldn't even give you that. They wouldn't even give you, the time, 5 minutes, just to create an account login.
It was bitching.
They wouldn't even do that. You see what I'm saying? That's my thing. So whose time, money, resource are you putting towards? Not a single dime should have went to PC. Not a single second should have been put to the PC. It should have been always focused on PlayStation and providing the best experience, the best services, right? And get the best content out, because we're the ones that initially put the upfront cost. Before we play anything, before we even hook up, you already got $500, $600, $700 from us. And that's just to grab the box out of the store. So you already got our money before you even did anything. You see what I'm saying? That has been my whole thing. And that's how I feel from every first-party provider. Xbox and Nintendo. You cater to your audience. Like Nintendo, I don't really mess with Nintendo that much. But you don't see me go after them and talk shit about their games as much, right? Regardless how we feel about their games are loved and cherished by the audience that plays on Nintendo, and they show up and they buy it. They don't need me. I don't need to be part of the Nintendo thing. And I respect that. I respect the audience that Nintendo caters to. I respect what Nintendo does, because they're just worrying about the Nintendo fan base. They don't care how a PlayStation gamer looks at Nintendo. They don't care that we make fun of them for not having voice acting or doing other stuff. They don't really care when Extreme says, oh, the games are for children. They don't care. They cater to the people who are willing to spend $450 for Switch 2 or $500 for a Switch 2. That's it. And that's how it should be. You don't worry about the people who are not going to buy a Switch 2. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about me. Chances are I'm not going to buy a Switch 2. This is going to be, once again, a generation where I don't buy. I have the Switch 1. Didn't really play it. And because I hardly played it, I'm not really all fancy on.
You don't feel the need for the Switch 2.
I just don't care. But Nintendo shouldn't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me at all. I'm the worst person to listen to. Listen to the people who are buying the Switch. That's who. They bought it. Listen to them. Doesn't even matter if they're fanboys. They bought it, so they deserve to have the priority voice. I should have no voice. Whatever.
And to speak to that briefly, like you said, apparently somebody at Sony must have listened. They must have heard what you said and understood, because look at what they're doing. We wouldn't have had this outcome.
One of you guys in the chat works for Sony.
We wouldn't have had this outcome if they weren't listening and understood exactly what you just said. You got to focus on the primary pay source, which is the console. And you're looking at the sales. I mean, the sales didn't move the needle that way. So, I mean, they gone. Like I said, I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. I mean, that's what it is. It's gone because they didn't sell well, and they want to focus more on the console where the majority of the player base is, which totally makes sense. It makes perfect sense.
Okay, let's bring this back to M so you can finish it off.
Thank you. Yeah. So as I was saying, the thing with exclusivity is that I want true exclusives. Okay, I don't want an exclusive, but even the live service games, even the multiplayer games, they need to be exclusive to the PlayStation. Okay, for the same reason that I said before. A lot of people that play this game, they say, hey, if Helldivers 2, for example, was not on Steam, they would have missed out on, let's say, 11 million people, 11 million copies sold. Fair enough, that's cool. But here's the thing. Would you say that, okay, there's 11 million copies sold, let's say that 11 million individual buyers. Would you say that maybe out of those people, if it had been locked to the PlayStation, right? Would you say that 10% of those people would have been enticed enough to get a PlayStation? Would that be reasonable? Would it be 5%? Would we accept that, like something like, okay, maybe 500,000 of them would have been enticed to get a PlayStation? Because if they were enticed to get a PlayStation, if only 5% of them were enticed to get a PlayStation, that would make more money for Sony than 11 million copies sold.
Well, not just that.
Because
how many people that have a PlayStation but didn't buy it on PlayStation, they bought it on PC? How many have both, but because it's on Steam, they say, you know what, I'm going to just buy it on Steam.
Yeah, exactly. So just to make my point.
And they would have bought it on PlayStation if it was exclusive.
Right? If you put it on PlayStation exclusively, if you had put it on PlayStation exclusively, they would have had to pay $400 at least for the digital PlayStation 5. They would have had to pay $40 for the game itself, of which you make 100% of the money, unlike on Steam, where you have to give 30% away to Valve. They would have had to buy at least a year of PlayStation Plus. Let's say that they decide to go for the 12 months because that's the best deal. And I think at the time that was about $60. So it comes out to like a nice even $500. So you'll be having 500,000 people that have put in $500 and also, most importantly, have gotten over the friction of buying and purchasing your own piece of hardware. So now, if they decided to play some of those games that they were going to play on PC, on the console instead, because maybe they like the couch experience or whatever it is, or maybe they decide to buy some of those single player exclusives that you would have had, that barrier, that mental barrier of, oh, I have to buy another platform, you have already overcome that. So long term, they're much more valuable customer, but also you have now brought them into the ecosystem where if they buy any microtransactions, any third-party games, you are making profit off of that. So again, 11 million copies from Steam sounds good, and it is good, but it's not better than even just 500,000 people from PC being enticed into the PlayStation ecosystem. And that's only like that's less than 5% of them. So we're not talking about like major numbers where I'm saying like, oh well, if you have 5 million consoles, or no. Just a little bit, because you're so much more valuable. Just the initial outlay alone. A person who could buy Helldivers 2, okay, on PC only pays for the box product once and never has to pay for online or anything like that again. Just a $40 purchase. If that same person wants to come into the PlayStation ecosystem, that person has to pay at least $500. That's 12 times more that they have given you. That is the value that they are bringing to you. They are 12 times more valuable right off the rip, just straight off the bat, than a person, on PC. And then there's, of course, the potential that that person could go further into the PlayStation ecosystem and invest their money further and the time further over there. So again, this is why I fully believe that it's not enough. For me, this is not enough. This is not a win for Sony. It's a win for us because we can bring back sanity to the conversation, right? Because it was insane. It was certifiably insane. We should put all of these people in mental asylum. The Destiny of the Worlds, the all of them. All of them, the one, the Colt Eastwoods, all of them shall go into a mental asylum for saying that exclusives are somehow anti-consumer or they're antiquated. Or they're bad. Exactly. All of you shall be put in an insane asylum. We shall put you in rehab. We shall put you back to school. Just for saying something that is so fundamentally and heroically stupid. We should have had interventions just for you guys. So hopefully now that we have seen this happen, and now that those same creators are now begging for Xbox to also get exclusives back, hopefully we can at least have better conversations in the community, because it was untenable for a long time. So again, for me personally, I need to see 3 things happen. Just, you know what? 2 out of the 3. I will give you that. If 2 out of the following 3 things happen, I will be happy enough to get a PlayStation 6. Okay, here they are. Number 1, single player games do not go to PC anymore. That's already confirmed. That's 1 out of 3. We're doing pretty good. Number 2, delist the single player games that are already on PC. And number 3, make sure that all future live service games and multiplayer games are no longer being ported on any console but PlayStation. So that we, the PlayStation gamer, can now say only on PlayStation. But because I am generous, because I am magnanimous, right? Because my mother taught me well, I will allow 2 out of the 3. That's all I need. That's all I need, okay? I need excellence, not perfection, okay? So if you give me 2 out of those 3 things, I will once again consider giving PlayStation my money for future generations. But if that does not change, know that this change on its own, this is not enough. Not for me, even though it might be for you. So, like I said, those are my thoughts on it.
Okay. All right. So, all right, we got that. All right, let me go into view activity, and then we'll go on to the next topic. Galaxy Fur, thank you for the super chat. Says, what's your guess on Xbox pulling games off PlayStation to go exclusive again? Co-Pilot and I agree. It's a 15% chance in the best case scenario for Xbox. I don't think they're not putting exclusives away. They're not.
I don't think so either.
Not at all. I think Microsoft, but what makes more sense, this is just my view. What makes more sense for Microsoft at this stage, and it's because they absorbed ABK and Bethesda. Between those two, that makes them more third party than first party because they just have too many studios, and a good portion of the studios made money off of PlayStation, PC. It's just the whole gamut, right? So overall, what makes sense is separating the hardware and the software strategy. For the hardware side, just adopt how Dell sells hardware or how Asus sells hardware. You know, like PCs, sell it for profit day one. Don't worry about market share or mind share. Sell it on the merit of whatever component you got, whatever hardware configuration you got, and then add on a 30% profit margin on it. Who buys, you know, you don't see any of us wonder what's the market share of Alienware. Like, how much market share does Alienware have in the PC market? I don't fucking know. You know, HP makes gaming PCs. It's called the Omen brand line. What's the market share of Omen PCs? I don't fucking know. I couldn't tell you. I can't tell you what market share of it. Without me doing deep research and getting in with AI, I can't tell you. Like, let me put it this way. Who's the number one PC gaming market brand in the industry? Who sells the most PC branded things? Who? I don't know.
Yeah, I do not know.
I don't know. Is it Asus? Is it Acer? Like, you got Asus, Republic of Gamers, the ROG brand. You got Acer, Nitro brand. You got HP, Omen. You got Alienware, which is ran by Dell. Right? Like, who's the top dog out of all of them? Exactly.
iBuyPower.com.
iBuyPower. You know, exactly. No one cares. No one cares. Nobody has a discussion between the PC pre-built market on who sells the most PCs, who has the market dominance. That's not a conversation. Because at the end of the day, they are all making money. Because all they do is put together PCs, they sell it at a high markup rate, and they're not worried about market penetration because it's not about selling software after, it's just the merit of the hardware. And I think Microsoft is going to adopt that model. Whoever buys the Helix buys it. If you don't, you don't. But whoever does buy it, Microsoft's making money off your ass. They're making their 30% right off the bat. They're making their money off it. And then from the software side, it's third party.
Yeah.
That's it. Now, I know there's this fever of exclusives, but in my opinion, it doesn't mean nothing. All these gamers now demanding exclusives. If I was Microsoft, I'm like, man, I couldn't work for Xbox. I couldn't. I'll be fired. Or they will say, cancel your Twitter account. You're not allowed to be on social media. Because I would just tell them, I would just be like, listen, you Xbox gamers, stop lying. You guys don't have exclusives yet. You're still Xbox gamers. So what are you talking about? You're still here. So what? You're threatening, oh, you're going to leave now? Where are you going to go? You're going to leave Xbox? Get out of here. You ain't going nowhere. So shut up. And let us do what we do.
Now you can't leave.
Now you
can't leave.
Now all of a sudden, you're making demands when you've been corporate cucking for the last 6 years on our behalf. Shut up. You ain't going nowhere. All right? So shut up and enjoy your Game Pass.
Nowhere.
You know? So that's it. So yeah. Glassdoor, but thank you for Super Chat, Alexis. For Glassdoor Gamer says they should put games on PS Plus once the long tail sales die down. What a stupid concept trying. Yeah. I think that's what they do.
That now.
Yeah, they
do that now.
But it just takes like 2 years because they learned not to do it after a year. That's too soon.
Yeah.
So minimum 2 years. Unless it's like a small indie game, I would imagine, or a title that clearly don't have a long tail. What a stupid concept trying to entice PC gamers. Use your subscribers to buy the sequel. Sean Layden and Jim Ryan, filthy colonizers. Oh my God. You know.
Oh man.
I'm gonna
They
say
need to bring
this.
the sequels faster.
I'm gonna
That's
say
the
this.
issue.
I'm gonna say this. So we're gonna end off the whole entice PC gamers. You know, even Sony did say, oh, they noticed some new gamers, you know, hopped onto PlayStation, and data showed they never owned a PlayStation before. But I'm like, something's weird though. Like, if you look at the laws of math, in order to get a result, the equation has to be balanced. So you have this positive balance of this positive number of new players buying PlayStation that never bought a PlayStation before. So picture this, PlayStation 5. nobody owned, you got a group of gamers, however cells of just these consumers, never bought a PS1, 2, 3, or 4. Now, all of a sudden, for whatever reason, they bought a PS5. That's a positive. But then when you do the equal and see the result is PS5 is still behind PS4. Yeah. So how is PS5 gaining people that never owned a PlayStation, but yet you're still behind PS4? So to balance the math, there has to be a negative number. So a positive number, aka people who never bought a PlayStation buying PlayStation 5, plus a negative number results in being behind PS4. So what's that negative number? Did PlayStation 4 gamers leave to PC? Because they're like, wait a minute, why I gotta buy a PlayStation 5 when I could buy a PC? Or did the adoption from PS4 to PS5 was much slower? There's a negative number somewhere in the equation. Because if both numbers was positive, let's say the adoption ratio from PS4 to PS5 was the same, like it didn't slow down, plus the added bonus of new gamers buying PS5, you should be ahead of the PS4. But you're not. That means there's a negative number somewhere. Something is keeping you behind the PS4. Now, of course, there's little things like, let's say like the launch. Okay, you had a slow production cycle. You couldn't fill in the demand like the PS4 had. Okay, cool. But then that got over with. You got supplies. You got PlayStation 5s all over the shelves. You got everything. You got gamers who never bought a PlayStation now buying PlayStation 5s. There's a negative number somewhere. So either people have left to PC because, I say the strategy of how you try to attain PC gamers was stupid. When Horizon Zero Dawn went to PC, it was 4 years later. Okay, I get that. That is a long time. But with every iteration of PlayStation games, they kept shortening the cycle. And they would release the sequels. Like for Horizon, Extreme said it the best. None of the games that were released on PS5 should have went to PC. If they were going to keep up the strategy, it should have just been the PS4 games. God of War 2018, Spider-Man Remaster, Ratchet, whatever. Not even, because Rift Apart was PS5. Days Gone, Horizon Zero Dawn. Those games. The Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima. Fine. But you're not getting Rift Apart. You're not getting Forbidden West. You're not getting Ragnarok. You're not getting Yote. You're not getting all the new games designed for PS4, because then you're not sending a message, get a PS5. You're not getting games, designed for PS5, because then you're not telling them to get a PS5. If you're getting the games made for PS5 and then a year later or 15 months later is on PC, that is the opposite message. You're telling PC gamers PS5 games are going to PC. None of the PS5 games should have went to PC at all. PC gamers would have been like, hey, Sony, we played Zero Dawn. That was amazing. When can I pay Forbidden West? Oh, yeah, that's not coming to PC. Those are PS5 exclusives. We'll consider putting Forbidden West in the next generation conversation. But this generation, none of those games are coming. That tells PC gamers, oh, shit, I'm not having this game for a whole entire gen. I'm going to have to wait for the PS6 gen to play Forbidden West. Meanwhile, Part 3 is a place, that's how you draw people. You convince them, you got a taste. It's like cocaine. The first one's free. But if I keep giving it to you for free, you ain't going to buy the product off me. Yeah. You get it free once. I get you addicted. Now you're going to sell your baby's baby formula to get my shit.
Yeah.
Am I too graphic?
Yeah, a little bit. It's the baby formula. It's a baby formula. It's fine. It's fine. They don't even need that. They got breast milk.
You're going to sell your stuff to get my product. You only get it free once. If I keep giving it to you, you're never going to buy it because I keep giving it to you. So that's not how it works. M had it the best strategy. You get all the PS4 games. You get Spider-Man remastered. Oh, what about Miles Morales? I'll see you in 2032. Well, I'm not waiting that long. Sounds like you're going to get a PlayStation then. I'm going to wait until 2035 to play Miles Morales. Well, that sounds like you're going to get a PS5. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Am I hearing you right? But they went about it all wrong.
And that is how they could have done it right. That is how they could have done it. That's what I mean. Like, a lot of these things is like, you don't even have to lose anything. if you tell people you will always be a gen behind so long as you're not on our system, yeah, they're gonna get on your system. That's what's gonna happen. that they're gonna be like, yep. Because all those PC gamers are like, I'll wait. You're gonna wait a decade, bro? You gonna wait a decade? You're not even gonna. You don't know you're gonna be in 10 days. Let's face it. Let's face it. The life you're living, it's a surprise you're here now. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're all surprised. We're all happy you're still here. But a decade from now, nah, bro, go get your PS5. That's exactly what they showed up. But they didn't. They fucked it up. So now it's fine. Now just take it away.
I'm kind of glad they fucked it up. Because they would have kept doing it.
I agree. Because that is still the best version. I'm just saying, if I was in the business and I was like, hey, we can do this while not fucking it up completely, sure. You know, because I'm good like that. But the best version is just don't do it. And this is exactly what I was talking about with the iceberg episode. That we are headed for an iceberg, and I'm telling you, hey, Captain, change the course. We were on the right course before. I don't know why you deviated. I checked. We were all clear. Now it's bad. There's a fucking continent in our way. Okay.
Good. All right. So we'll bring that up. Next topic I want to talk about is just a price hike for PS Plus. It's only $1 price hike. It's $1. Yeah. And it only applies to new subscribers. What's weird is the current subscribers are like, oh, I'm going to cancel it. And I'm like, no, you don't want to cancel it. You want to stay on because nothing changed for you, right? But I think it's just, I mean, if anybody has anything to say, I would be remiss not to make it a topic. But I always said subscriptions will always go up.
We said it 100 times across the board. We said it earlier this year when Lynn Tao said what she said at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, I flat said the subscriptions are going to go up, and so is the software. Yeah.
Yep, the subscription is going to go up. We said that. Yeah, if there's a subscription, there is no subscription plan safe from the price hike. It's going to go up. You know,
my favorite thing is like Sony's going up, Xbox went down.
Xbox went down because they took away service, but the number they went down to was still a price hike from the original number.
Yeah, it's still the most expensive subservice out there for video games.
And here's the thing, so I will say this: they're trying to make Microsoft altruistic or whatever, right? The hero. But here's the thing: Microsoft did, they came in like a snake oil salesman. So sure, they dropped the price of Game Pass. But they also demonstrated we will take day one games away from you. And you accepted it.
Yeah, they've been doing that.
They
before the Call of Duty thing.
They accept everything they fucking throw in their face.
Game Pass used to give you day and date on every tier, right?
Yeah.
Then they kept separating
They separated it.
You know, then they took it away from the bottom tier because that was really Xbox Live. And then it was the top, the next 2 tiers, and now it's only in the ultimate tier that you get day and day. So they've been losing day and day progressively. And really, if all these companies are not listening to what I'm saying, just take away day and day. It's okay. You tell these people that, first of all, if you tell them you're getting them exclusive back, you can take away Game Pass. They'll let you.
Oh yes, some have said it. Some have said it. If it takes to get rid of Game Pass to get exclusives, they're fine.
They would take that trade every day of the week. This bullshit that we had to suffer through for like 2 years now. Oh my god, it was such a long time.
For like 4 years. I think it was like 4 years.
Dude, I feel like I aged like president.
It felt like 5 years, man. Because to be honest, because Game Pass came out in 2017.
I'm telling you.
They're hearing all these
thing.
Oh my god, it was just painful. It was painful.
You can't even have the conversation. Like this one, I stopped posting on Twitter a lot because I'm like, you people are so dumb that it literally is frying my brain cells. Just having to be around you, just stupidity through osmosis. You know what I'm saying? I just catch it. Just the waves you guys are sending out into the universe are so stupid. I'm making myself less intelligent. That's why I had to stop talking to Twitter. So now I'm just hoping that we can at least have an honest conversation. Okay, Xbox fans, you guys need to just tell. You guys have your little open mic night. They give you the little town hall meeting where you can send in your requests and everything, and like 8,000 of you have access to exclusivity. Good, I support it. And you know what? I support
14 million more to do it.
Go ahead. I will support you every step of the way because I believe in exclusivity, okay? I believe in exclusivity in everything that I do and everything that I have, okay? I believe in brands and in them delivering what their specific customers want. I believe in these companies having to work to earn your money because you had to work to earn it, okay? So they do not just get a free pass, and no, they do not just get to collude with one another, okay, and then just give you the worst end of the deal, okay. You can see what happens with that when you look at the telecoms in America, okay. Just go in and take a look at that whole shit. That's what happens when these companies are colluding like gangs, splitting up territories and giving you no choice. So you do not want that. I believe in exclusive. I don't think you get it, not at all. But I do believe in it. So that's the thing. So if that's your fight, but I would cheer you on. Okay, I'm trying to fight Sony over here to give me a reason to get a PlayStation 6. Everybody has their problems. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just want the conversation to be more honest, so that at least amongst ourselves, we can stop listening to the liars, to Destin and his fucking hand jutsu that he was trying to do.
Yeah,
y'all remember the days?
Oh
the
man,
wiggle.
he said that they're on the same track and they're gonna end with the same songs. I'm like,
one's gonna go like this, the other one's gonna go like this.
I was like, Dustin, I'm like, you are not paying attention to the data.
Oh my god,
like no data analysis whatsoever. It was terrible. So I think, listen, no one sees damage control. The price hike, we pretty much warned you. It's inevitable.
Oh, I will say one thing about the price hike.
Absolutely inevitable.
One thing. Sony, complete bullshit. Market conditions, really? Just say
or
one more
digital
money. It's okay.
Subservice.
It's okay.
Even I said market conditions.
Okay. It's okay. That's the only part about it I didn't like. I'm just like market. So are you?
The RAM is affecting everything.
This price hike? Exactly. I'm just. Are you going to take away the price hike when the market conditions change in 2028 when we get rid of the idiot in the village as the most powerful person on earth? Are we going to then see the price go back down?
No, they're not. They're going to keep it.
Put the price down. You're going to be like airlines, okay? They introduce all of these restrictive weight limits and fuel surcharges to your tickets because what happened in 2008? They never been down. They never went back, did it? They were never like, hey. Turns out fuel is cheap again. It's 2012. We love it here. Hey, bring 50 kilos with you. Just all your cocaine. Why take 2 different flights? Just bring it all in one go. Okay? So listen, you're not going to take it back down. It's not market conditions. It's shareholder greed. Because you're already making the most money you ever have. But these shareholders require you to make more money than you could ever make. Like, God doesn't create enough money for you to make. So you have to keep trying to squeeze blood from the stone, okay? And just say that. I would respect it. Hey, we woke up and we thought we should have more money.
I think they copy and pasted the same statement. That's all they did. It didn't make sense. Even I was like, market conditions on Twitter. I was like, what? I was like, bro, for
and people are, it's because of the RAM. And I'm like, really? You think the servers that they use to run PlayStation suddenly needed more RAM in them? Like, nah. Just say
market conditions. Everybody would have got a price hike, not just $1 for new customers.
Yeah, that's another thing, right? It would be everybody.
The market condition is I want more money. Say it.
They're looking for 30%. They're trying to reach that 30% margins. Okay,
they're gonna get it.
All right, good. Well spoken. The last topic.
By the way, real quick before we go to the last topic. Anybody who listens to Destin, just remember this motherfucker is going to play Grand Theft Auto 6 on his PS5 Pro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, he's literally trying to. He's just doing things for clicks. So I'm not saying he's not entertaining. Yeah, I'm not saying he's not entertaining. But yeah, these people need to be careful who you listen to. So
just to be on that topic real quick. I mean, we know the truth. We all know the truth. But I mean, the optics do look kind of crazy with Xbox dropping the prices and Sony raising the prices. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but they didn't raise the price on the console either. You know what I mean? They're not really doing anybody a favor. It's still the most expensive Game Pass has ever been. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I now, after listening to M's take, after we talked about it, I think it was just a price anchor. Yeah. They knew $10 on the initial increase was way too much.
That's what I told you. I told you. All they didn't, man, listen, I told you, these guys, they wanted to get rid of Call of Duty and they could not just take it away. So what they did is they went way too far, and they knew they were going that far, and then they walked it back. But in the walk back, oh yeah, they slid that dagger in. That's what they did, And then it's like a pickpocket, right? He passes by you, he brushes you, and you think that's not that offensive. But in that move, he's taken away your phone and your wallet. You know what I'm saying? Like that's exactly what they do, and that's exactly what they did. And you know what? Look at them. Every Xbox fan is still praising them for this. Like they don't see it. They don't see that they were having $20 for Game Pass Ultimate, and it had Call of Duty and every other game in there, and now they're being charged $23, and there's no Call of Duty in there. Like, boy, how do you? It's such simple math, But hey, you know what? It's okay. We have a lot of things to educate the Xbox fans on. This one will have to wait until like, I don't know, 2030, because we have a lot of backlog to catch up with when it comes to the education. We have to start a new curriculum. We have a whole curriculum, to show them through.
Okay. All right. Final topic, and let me do this last view activity. We got Jovator. Thank you for the super chat. He says Xbox said mierda de perro. It's dog shit. It's dog shit in Spanish. Yeah. Be careful, man. These Xbox fanboys will call ice on you.
Yep.
Watch it. All right. Yep. So, last topic, and this one's really this is a big one. So, Colin Moriarty, Long Island Viper, his account was hacked. His PlayStation account was hacked, right? And they taunted him. They told him what was going to happen. And he had two-factor authentication on, meaning if someone logs in, you're supposed to get a code on your phone, a text or phone, whatever. And they somehow bypassed it, and they took over his account. So his account is hacked. He wasn't, he went online. He pretty much went to PlayStation support, and then he, went to the community and told them his situation. In fact, somebody used his account to reach out to another PlayStation content creator, like someone in the same field, whatever, and they wrote in PlayStation under Long Island Viper, because that's his name on PlayStation, I guess, Long Island Viper, using his message saying, "You're next." And somebody reached out, be like, "Hey, yo, Colin, you wrote this?" And he's like, "No, my things got hacked." He goes, "Well, looks like I'm next." So apparently there's a security flaw or whatever. Anyway, so he goes on this paragraph.
That shit happened live on their podcast, dog.
That is crazy. So
they're mid podcast. Like he literally just got done looking at oh no, it's Alex grifting on him.
Yeah. And, it happened then?
Yeah, it happened right after. Literally right after, because I was watching it to see, because I saw Nicola post a little clip, right? And I was like, let me see the full context of this. So I went to the Sacred Symbols podcast, and it literally happened while they were live. He was like, the hell? I'm getting all these weird emails. Like, what the hell? Like, it was wild, dude. How it legit happened live.
Wow. All right. So his account got taken over. He goes to Twitter, right? He talks about his experience. He's getting things from Sony saying it's going to take about 3 weeks. It's going to take a while, whatever. So he posts this whole thing, and then it trends. Everybody's like, blah, 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 doing this, whatever. And then, everybody's telling PlayStation, like, yo, this is Colin Moriarty. He's a PlayStation guy in Sacred Symbols. What the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. Sony resolved it, like, within 2 hours, 3 hours. Okay. But here's my question. And this is, one, the hack, like, I don't know how 2FA got hacked. Like, because the message is supposed to go to your phone, right? You know what I'm saying? So how did they get access if they don't get access to the code? Something's up. Sony really needs to look at, I don't know if they have, like, a contract firm to do, like, because they hire people, for customer service and stuff like that. They hire people. They need to really investigate and look into, the firms or whoever they have dealing with the security. They need to look into the logs, because I think there's like an inside job or something, right? That's one. If their two-factor authority, authentication did get hacked and they spoofed the numbers, they have to figure that shit out. Because I changed it, because I used to do it, because I used to have TFA because it was just easier, calling for my phone number. Now I changed it to passkey. Now it's passkey, which means I have to have my phone everywhere, but you need my phone. Right. Without my phone, you're not going to be able to whatever. But then, if you have an inside man in the job, then it doesn't matter. So I don't know
what's going on. Or they could have used AI to replicate his voice, because now he's online.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. But here's my other thing. Originally, they told them 3 weeks, but now all of a sudden they got it solved that day because of social media pressure. And I'm thinking that's bullshit. It shouldn't take social media pressure to act on this. This should be a priority. Account hacking, you know how much money people invested? And then if their credit card is tied to it, this shit's like instant, okay, you got to elevate this. And Sony proved they can elevate it and take care of it that day. So my question is, what about the rest of us? If our account gets hacked, are we going to get the 3-week treatment? Or is Sony going to handle it that day and really look into it? Because there's a lot of money involved. our credit card information is involved, or our payment information is involved, right? They have access to our friends list and other stuff like that. Access to our address. There's a whole lot of stuff. So I'm wondering, like, did Sony learn from this and be like, okay, we got to come up with a better thing? Because after Colin mentioned it got resolved, I quote tweeted that, and I added PlayStation Sony and told them, hey, is this just only going to be for Colin, or are you figuring out your processes to make this applicable to all of us? Because any one of us could get hacked. Are we gonna have to wait 3 weeks?
You might want to change your username, Puerto Rock, because yours has been public for a while. There's a lot of haters on you online.
But here's my thing. How did they? Because usually it's the email. You log on with an email.
Oh yeah.
Nobody know. And I'm gonna say this. I'll say this up front. My email for social media is not the same email I use for work. I have 4 emails. Like right now. PorterRock.aag@gmail.com. This is the email for this account. I don't use that for nothing. Nothing. The worst you can do is just hack my YouTube. But you hack my YouTube, it's not connected to nothing else. My Instagram and Facebook has a completely different email. My social media accounts for family, completely different email. My PlayStation has its own email. It always had its own email, specifically PlayStation, nothing else. Right? Then I have my professional emails for work. And then I have my general emails for, like, whatchamacallit, Amazon and stuff like that. I have multiple emails that I manage. Yeah. So, like, if you hack one email, you don't have access to everything. I don't have the one email to access it all. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, I got 3.
So my email for PlayStation is completely unique. And nobody knows about it. And it has nothing to do with my name or anything. Completely unique. You know what I'm saying? And nobody knows because I don't use it for anything other than PlayStation. That's it. That's always been, right? But PlayStation got to figure out their processes. They really got to figure this out. Like, what happened? Because I personally think there's someone on the inside, and I swear to God, if there's a PC fanboy among that is demented. That is because it's just ironic that it happened while Colin's talking about Alex. That's just, maybe it's a coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was literally right after, dude. Crazy. Right after. It was crazy.
Wow. Yeah.
Right after. It's wild.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sony needs to figure this shit out. Like, that's one thing. Sony has a bad reputation, and they do it to themselves, but they really have a bad reputation with security. And you would think someone as big as Sony and all the products that they have and all the stuff they do, they would be, they would really safeguard what they have. I can't explain it. And then on the day you raise the price to PSN Plus. That's just funny. Clearly they needed that extra $1 for security. That's why. That's what they should have said. Instead of market condition, listen, to improve our security, we need more money. I don't know.
That would have been better.
That would have been like, you know what? I ain't mad at you. If you need more, if you need to raise the price because you need more money for security, do what you gotta do. But this shit is wild. When I looked at the Colin story, I'm like, yo, that is crazy. And he had 2FA. So people said, no, change it to passkey. It's more annoying because you need your phone, but it's more security.
Yeah. Yeah. I just think that is wild. It happened during the podcast. If he's talking about something or someone or whatever. So yeah, that's crazy. So
they're going to give more credit to it being targeted for sure. Since they haven't during the podcast.
Yeah, and I'm sure he changed some things around. So, but yeah, nothing surprises me what some people will do. So, so they're not going to debate you. They're just going to do stupid stuff.
And here's the thing: this is like gamers are ruining it for themselves. We ruining it for our own community, pirating, breaking networks, doing all this stuff, and then we get mad when companies start doing DRM or like make it more difficult to access our stuff, or they make their policies more stricter, or if you do any weird shit, they're just like, nah, we're shutting down your account because we don't like the activity you're doing. You're doing something weird. Gone, done. No way to explain your action. You see what I'm saying? Because can we just, if you just play games, and if you don't like the way a company runs a particular platform, then don't buy the platform and ignore it.
Don't buy the platform, yeah.
That's it.
I agree.
You don't like PlayStation?
I don't know how hard that is. So.
Yeah, you don't like PlayStation, and you don't care for them to get better. You don't care if they're around, and just ignore it and play on your platform. I talk about Xbox because I enjoyed when Xbox was a competitor. Like I said, one of my favorite consoles, the OG Xbox, and Xbox 360 was an awesome console. I don't know what the hell happened with Xbox One. 360 is one of my favorite. Yeah. Xbox when they were good, they were good. That Xbox One gen, and now this gen, they just turned to trash. They need to go back to the OG and 360 energy. I don't think they ever will, but I advocate for that. Yeah. But right now, they're just dog shit. They need to get better.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Or just go third-party multiplat and just be and just fully embrace third party and just that's it.
Yeah, wear the hat. Yeah, I don't. I
wear
agree.
the hat and get over it.
Yeah, wear the hat. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I agree.
Get over it. But ultimately, man, this is crazy what Colin went through. Anybody has thoughts on that? Concerns?
Well, it is. I mean, a little bit. That's why I said before, you gotta speak what you know and know as you speak. There are a group of people out there online who don't like being called out on their bullshit. They don't. So, if you're on Twitter or whatever, you just mute them and move on. That's all you got to do. So you just mute them and move on because it's not everybody, but there is a group of people that's full of it. So just mute them and move on. Kind of like people were saying earlier to Sean, because people will bait you into doing things and, try to get your channel shut down. So it is what it is. That's what they do. So.
All right. Okay.
I would say that I don't know exactly how it happened. So I can't really talk exactly what, but it is a huge failure, And like I keep telling people, buy physical, okay? Because if somebody takes your account, okay, and takes all your games away, while PlayStation takes the 2 or 3 weeks, lethargically trying to resolve your problem, at least you can create a new account and keep playing your games if you have them physical. So again, buy physical. True. You know what? Next time that you're thinking, you know what, let me just buy this game digital real quick. Stop yourself. Stop doing drugs. Go to the
this is your brain on drugs.
Go to the store and buy the disc and come back home and insert that disc. And understand that in doing that, you have done the best that you could ever do to protect yourself against the bad people. So again, everywhere, everywhen, every time that it happens, every time you're about to press purchase on a digital storefront, ask yourself, is there a better way? What would Jesus do? What would Emmanuel do? Okay?
I don't even want to go after that. That was good.
All right.
If this is a PlayStation issue, then hopefully they get it sorted out because this stuff don't need to be happening. With all the money that we spend on games and consoles and subscription services, man, take care of that.
Okay. All right.
If it's attached to a form of payment, then they should treat it like a credit card, like a banking system, right? So because if somebody in OKC like a few weeks ago somehow duplicated one of my credit cards and spent like $4,000 at a tire shop, he probably got a new set of wheels. Probably forged wheels. Yeah. Yeah. So,
you know what's
But I was in Taiwan, and guess what? They texted me immediately, and then I called back, and
I'm in Taiwan. Thank you.
Yeah, so I hung up.
They check it because it's like random, like Taiwan. What the hell is going on here? That's great. Yeah. But you bring up a great point because here's the crazy part. Sony, I don't think they're into it now. Maybe they are, but do they still have a banking sector, or they gave that up?
I don't know if they ever did. Did they?
I don't know, but they did. They gave it up, right? But here's the thing. While they had it,
I'm not sure if they gave it up.
Okay, so let's assume they still have it. Have you heard their banking getting hacked? Was there any article ever in Sony history saying their bank system got hacked? So Sony, maybe use the security you use for your banks for PlayStation. This is the shit M talks about. Why the fuck does the Sony use internal things for everything? They create separate systems. Like, hey, look, I got this great sound system. Nah, we're just going to use it for PlayStation. We're not going to use it for our TVs. So it's true what M says. They have great technology, but they keep it exclusive in their division, and they don't actually make it multifunctional useful.
They
what was it?
They believe in exclusives too much when it comes
to they're like like what was it? Whatever the iDirect or whatever shit that the iLink or PlayStation Link.
Yeah, PlayStation Link.
It was only for PlayStation. Like, this might be great technology for everything else. Like, maybe your TV and your surround sound systems have an iLink.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah,
keep mentioning
the cameras, because again, that's a big thing with film cameras. Like they say that, you need a headphone jack because obviously if you're monitoring audio, then you've got to make sure that you don't have any latency because you cannot be thinking that your footage is desynced when it's not. Yeah. Sounds like a thing that would be useful for something like
iLink. iLink might be a good thing for cameras and audio equipment.
Why do that?
No. You pay for Dolby. Pay for Dolby DTS.
Yeah, why would Bravia design the screen at the back of my very expensive camera that has a shit screen from like 2008? When you create phones that have HDR screens that you can actually see in the moonlight. Because this thing, oh my God, take it outside. Good luck on you. Just like, you're guessing. I'm guessing what's on that screen. It's a wonder that I should take photos, because I don't know half the time what I'm getting, It's when they say have the photographer's eye, is because you don't have nothing else. You can't see the screen, so you better envision what you're taking, because that's what it takes, But no, why? They're the only camera company in the world that has a separate audio division, a separate visual display division. They even make monitors, so they could. But why? Why have Bravia make your monitors? No, fuck that. Just create like Sony InZone, whatever the fuck. Why isn't it called the Sony Bravia monitor? Like, you think people couldn't, they couldn't understand that? Like, you have Bravia TV.
They're expanding.
This is now a Bravia monitor.
And the name's iconic.
Like, no, fuck that. Why have those people make, just, I don't know. Why do that? Why do that? Because your Sony Bravia OLEDs, they are iconic, like you said, and they are respected, like you said. Perfect. But why get the... So they can make it like an 85-inch version, but the small 24-inch, that's the one they're going to struggle with. They're going to be like, no, we don't...
That's not a Bravia.
Can't be us. We can't do that. We don't know how that works.
We don't go down. You keep going up.
We don't go down. We go up. We go up, all the way up, don't have
Imagine going to the Bravia division. Hey, we want to make a 24-inch monitor. We haven't made a 24-inch thing since 1983. We lost the technology. We don't know how. We're going to have to contract someone else.
We don't make those no more.
But anyway, yeah. So anyway, we're going to close up the podcast. We're going to run it into, hold on, let me make sure there's no viewer activity real quick. Yeah, they are. They're okay. So we're gonna do some viewer activity. We got Glassdoor Gamer. Thank you for the super chat. Says AI is giving scammers power. Someone tried to unlock my credit card by clipping the voice from my voicemail greeting using AI. Oh my God,
dude. Yeah, see,
crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
So any of us can be a victim of it because our voices are already online.
Yeah, like my face, everything. This is crazy. What percentage? Damn. Glinzer, thank you.
Yeah, you guys never saw that AI clip that they did of Reforge. He's never said this, but it is clearly AI, where he was mouthing off on his podcast. He was like, "I am not a pony." He was like, "What the fuck, dude?" It was weird, but AI is like it's wild. For like
somebody had
it's getting better too. That's the scary part. It's getting better.
Yeah. It's getting better. Because it only needs one time to adapt to a new concept.
It is.
That's all it needs, and it just gets better.
I tell you, all that shit.
That's the thing, though.
There's got to be some regulations.
Like them so much that they paid because those you need credits to pay credits to.
They need to. The government really needs to crack down on that because that's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
That is absolutely dangerous.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the reality is, it's not like most people are smart enough to even attempt to be like, wait a minute, we got to make sure this is a credible thing. Some people just jump at it, and once they jump at it, it'll be like, oh, look what Porter Rock said, blah blah blah. It's not going away. Even after it's proven, like, oh no, this is AI. Oh no, too late. People are just gonna dismiss it because they like the drama, so they rather have the lie keep going. And you just got terrible people like that. It's crazy.
This is why I told you guys, if you use AI, if you like using AI, you're a terrible person because I think it's taking away reality from you. You're a terrible person.
It's like it's the horrible bit. You're the harbinger of society. The death of society is
exactly. I told you guys.
Listen, but it does a great job with resumes.
Listen, hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? Resumes are bullshit anyway. So if you're gonna answer bullshit with bullshit, go ahead and use it. That's fine. But the thing is this. Again, they're trying to take reality from you. There was a time, pre-2020, everything you saw on the internet was real, pretty much, except like a person had to try really, really hard, and usually it was obvious. But everything you saw, if you saw someone doing a cool skateboard trick, it was real. You could just, no matter how you just look at like how could you even do this? But you knew it was done. 10 years from now, that your first assumption would be that it would be fake. That would be your literal first assumption. It would be that it's fake. People have to prove to you that it's real rather than prove that it's fake. Because right now we're in the prove that it's fake era. Right? Now people will go out of the way to be like, oh, this is the AI, this is AI. No, in 10 years, they're going to assume it's AI.
It's AI.
And that it is fake. No matter how mundane it is, by the way, that's the really scary thing. It won't just be for the cool, epic things like, oh my God, I can't believe a human can do this. It will be like you will see a person walking down the street and you're going to believe it's fake first before you believe that it's real. And that's what I mean, they're taking reality away from you because soon enough, like even magazines and newspapers are going to start getting this wrong because they are written by humans. And if humans can no longer tell what's real or not, everything is going to collapse. So no, I'm sorry. And if Google came out the other day, oh my God, that piece of shit, Eric Schmidt or whatever his name is, the CEO of Google, he was like at a graduation, and he's telling all of these future graduates that, oh, you need to love AI, you need to embrace it, you need to give yes to it. Shut the fuck up. The only reason you like this, exactly, the only reason that you want it is because you believe it can make you more money for less effort. That's it. Like, just say it. Like, this is what I mean. Like, man, if I was that rich, I'll just tell you the evil shit I'm doing. If I was doing evil shit, I'll just let you know. Just like, yep. I'm just gonna screw you over. Like, there's nothing like, bro. Like, no, this AI thing, bad. It's bad. And when I say AI, I mean specifically the generative AI, not the bullshit things that companies are doing now, where they call everything that they used to do AI. For example, Sony released a new headphone the other day with the 1000X deck collection. Oh, yeah, my God, if they need AI, they need somebody to rewrite those names. Because, oh my God, that is such a stupid name. Okay? But stupid name aside,
what about that camera that you pointed on the phone?
Yo, listen.
Did you put the pictures? Bro, I was like, I even said, is it me or are the original pictures better looking than the AI enhanced?
I don't even want to get into that.
I'm like, I'm not even
never go.
I'm like, I'm not an expert, but the original photo looks so much better. That AI looks like they just put light, lots and lots of light.
By the way,
they raised the brightness all the way to max.
Yep,
that's all they did.
They said all the way up.
AI says this is like, up.
Yep,
more brightness.
Up. Where do we take it from here? Further.
We need more
nits. Numbers. You gotta get those numbers up.
We need more nits. More nits.
Yeah, exactly.
More nits.
Make it HDR. Make it super HDR. Make it ultra HDR.
I was like, come on, bro.
You know what's so funny? It's not just Sony doing that. Google did the same thing. They created a presentation and then they had like, hey, this is what Google AI can do for you. And everyone was like, what the fuck? Why? Why would we want that? You know, man. But no, honestly, they
60 frames, no AI podcast. That might be a thing. That might be the evolution of this podcast.
It's getting out of hand, dog. My mom hit me up.
We're not worried about lag. I mean, who talks about lag anyway? That's such an old, outdated concept.
Bro, that shit's getting out of hand. Like, it's not an AI upscale. Like, my mom got hit up by someone saying that I got into a car crash and she needed like $5,000.
Get the hell
out. Fix it. Yeah. Like, she was like, hey, did you get into a car crash? I was like, no, block that fucking number. That shit was not me. That's just getting fucking scary. Old people aren't going to fucking know. Luckily, my mom was smart enough to know to hit me up first before she did that.
Yeah, good for her.
But, like, what if my mom was senile and didn't know? You know, what if she was Bruce Willis right now? Didn't fucking know?
Oh,
yeah. What if they spoof your number and they spoof your voice and then told her, yes, I did.
That's even worse. Yeah, that happened.
Right.
That happened.
You know, that's the thing. Because they didn't even have to spoof your number. They could have just called her again from another number, had your voice, and then put AI on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then she wouldn't have to tell like, oh, why aren't you calling from your normal number? She'll be like, holy shit, you're telling me you're in a car accident? You're panicking. You're in fight or flight. You're going to give away that money, and this is what I mean, people. Okay, so no, this thing is not okay. All right. Fuck out of here if you stupid ass AI shit. Listen, if you're not an artist, if you need by the way, I'm talking specifically for Gen AI, right? If you need not to create resumes, because resumes are not art, okay? Resumes are depression, okay? They are like the text equivalent of misery. They start being on PC.
You ain't lying.
That's what the resume is. So if you want to use AI for the worst possible thing that anyone could ever make you do, sure, perfect, okay?
Thank you.
But if you're going to use it for art, if you're like, I cannot be an artist without art, whether I need to make drawings or paintings or photos or text like books and writings. And
like Henry does when he creates his art. Because clearly,
I want you to die. Okay,
just like Henry.
He's AI.
Right? Yeah, everybody accuses him. Everybody accuses him of using AI. Well, all of his art is like. I remember, I was talking about it, and I made a comment because after the whole UE5, generative AI debacle, and they're like, "Oh, but we're talking shit." Yeah, he uses AI for his, profile pic. The profile pic I got.
Bullshit.
I'm like, it's not AI. It's an actual artist. They're like, bullshit, whatever. And I even tagged them. This is the artist. And I showed the video. Thank God I have your video. Like you can see it being created.
And the guy says, "You're garbage." I'm like, "What? But that's real."
Oh, now.
But now it's garbage.
Now it's garbage. Yeah.
Now it's garbage. At first it was AI sloppy. Now it's garbage. Like, come on.
Now it's human created garbage.
Can't make people happy, bro.
Yo, you can't, bro. You can't make these dudes happy, bro. Now, listen. The worst thing you could do is prove a person who's trying to go at you and prove them wrong. Boy, they really hate you now. Now, if they didn't hate you already, now you made them look stupid because their assumption is wrong. Dog, this is why I say, why are you making an assumption to begin with?
One of my favorites was when someone tried to say Jay Barry didn't play Returnal. He's like, "Why do you care about Star Wars? You didn't even play Returnal." And he came back, "Bitch, I got the platinum. Hold my beer." I was like,
But that's crazy. Like, I remember that. And I'm thinking, you clearly don't follow Jay Barry, so why would you make a claim on why he plays? Because if you know Jay Barry, you follow Jay Barry, you know damn well he played in Platinum Returnal. You know it. Anybody who knows Jay Barry did. So clearly he never fucked with Jay Barry to begin with. But you made an assumption. Like, it's just stupid. There's a lot of people just running around with huge assumptions. And it's just stupid for the conversation. It's just insane. It's just what M said. We're tired of the conversation. Gaming conversation is just misery now.
Yeah, it's just dumb. You guys want to follow a great PC content creator? Fucking Blaze was just in the chat. Follow him. That's a dope ass fucking.
Absolutely, Blaze. Because Blaze is about to
don't follow any PC content creators. I love Blaze, but Blaze, we need you to get you back on the PlayStation, okay? You need to.
I ain't doing that.
In the chat.
I listened to your last podcast where you were talking about your PC wars, okay? Because PC is misery, and finally,
they were going to Blaze in on Homeboy and Lego. That shit was funny.
Listen. Go hard back into PlayStation.
Sony baby, we need that again.
Get rid of that PC shit. Get rid of that PC shit.
Sony baby. All right. Now, last question for Glinzer. What percentage of GTA 6 sales will be digital? I'm gonna say, here's a question. When they do release the physical disc, is the whole game going to be on a disc, or do you need to internet to download the rest? Because that to me that comes as digital.
100 gigs is going to be on the disc.
All right, so I would say 80%.
And if it can't fit within one disc, they better bring us two, because Final Fantasy did it. So I don't give a
that's
fuck.
right.
I don't care if your game is 700 gigs. Give me all the discs.
7 discs. Okay? Go back to the PS1 where you had that big case. Remember that case? And that had the flips.
One.
It was like a book.
Yeah.
If it's, I know he's joking, but if it's 700,
no, I will do it. I'm buying that. I'm buying that, and I'm installing each disc. Now insert disc 2. Yep. I would love to do it. Yep. I would absolutely love to do that. Fuck yeah.
Let these kids know what we had to do back in the day.
Fuck yeah. Because, come on, you love that shit. Insert disc. Especially PS1.
It could be 10 terabytes. Give me the disc.
Listen, especially on PS1, when you got to a certain point, now insert disc 2. I love it. Too. I love it.
And I was your game.
Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid had that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid had that. Yep.
Hell yeah. I'm inserting this too. I'm loving it. Hell yeah. That's great. All right. But I would say 80%. That's a safe number.
Yeah, I'll go about 70 because I just think unless they do like a midnight release for physical, I just think a lot of people are going to stay home. It's November. It's late November, maybe very close. So,
November 19th.
But I think a lot of people are going to double dip as well. I think a lot of people will double dip.
Yeah, shout out to the people keeping physical alive, man. But digital definitely up there, man.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying. I mean, shout out to the people that's keeping digital alive. I mean, keeping physical alive, but I mean, digital definitely taking over. But try to keep physical alive as much as y'all can, guys. Please do.
He said, "Please do."
I took 19th off. Yeah, I took the 19th off to get a physical copy. But if I cannot get a physical copy, then I will be, I'll get the, or digital. I'm sorry, physical copy. But
nerd.
But if I can't,
I took the week off.
Oh, the whole week off. Okay, yeah, I may get the 20th as well.
We're ready to go.
20th as well.
Technically, I don't need to work, so I could take the whole year off.
Yeah, you took the whole year off.
I'm just looking for a job because I'll be honest, I just want more money.
Enjoy yourself, brother.
I know everybody's telling me that. They're like, "Yo, you ain't gotta do shit."
That's what Sony should do.
That's why
you said there?
That's why
under market conditions. You didn't say, "Oh, we're doing it because
my financial market conditions is gonna make me have to." No, I'm just greedy as fuck.
I just want more money.
Listen, I'm a watch connoisseur. I need more watches. I got some nice watches, Ion. Listen, I got some nice watches I want to buy. That's it. I'm a watch connoisseur.
Neil
As you should.
You know what
Neil
I'm saying?
Druckmann over here.
You
got a badass watch collection.
Shouldn't you take advantage of your time off and just go to Indonesia and go surf or something?
I could. That's not. You're not lying. I could literally be like, I could look at my wife and be like,
surf on this cash.
I could be like,
surf on this cash.
I could literally just tell my wife, you know what, babe? Let's just buy a ticket to Indonesia. Let's meet up with Valkyrie. She's gonna be like, who the fuck is Valkyrie? Like, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I'm like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. She's like, what? You know what? We gonna go. I'll be like, oh shit.
Oh no.
But I don't know. I guess I'm a greedy shareholder. I just want to make more money.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm gonna be honest. 29 years, listen, 29 years. I woke up, put on a uniform, and I had like, I'm gonna get this done. I don't have that. I wake up, bro. Sometimes I wake up at 11 in the morning.
That's nice.
And then when I wake up at 11, I'm like,
fuck off. I gotta wake up at 11 p.m. to go to work.
I look at my wife. Are we doing something today? And she's in the back. She's in the back in the backyard. She has a nice little furniture set up. She's on her phone drinking her coffee. She's like, nah, I'm good. And I'm like, I guess I'll play some games.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah. I feel like I'm not gonna live long like this. I think I'm gonna catch a heart attack. Something. Like something's gonna happen.
Heart attack.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. That's why he is.
I don't know, man.
He's suffering from success.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
I'm like, oh.
That man is suffering from success.
I'm suffering from
success. It's like, fuck. Is this capitalism over? What's going on?
I'm like,
you see me at 11 o'clock, you taking a break from doing nothing.
I'll be like this. I'll say it right now. So between my military retirement and my VA disability, all the stuff that I get, I bring in about $120 a year. That's how much I'm retiring, like doing nothing. Or 20 a year.
Nice.
And I'm in North Carolina. My mortgage is $1,700. Like I only pay about a total of almost $3,000 a month in bills.
Oh,
that's it.
Okay.
So I bring in almost $10,000 a month.
I am a hater.
I got $3,000 in bills. So what do I do with the $7,000?
Well, you can get a 50-90 with that kind of money.
My wife.
Hold on.
My wife.
What you could get is some nice cameras.
My wife.
I have a camera for you.
My wife figured out what she's doing. She's like, I'm gonna smoke weed.
Oh,
like, all right. She got her thing. I don't do drugs, so I don't get high. I'm like, okay. So she got her thing. She's like, I'm just chilling. She's like, babe, you bored. You ain't got nothing to do. Let's just get high. I'm like, she think it's Friday. For her, it's Friday every day. I'm like, shit.
It's always 420.
I'm like, she's chilling. She's loving. She's definitely. We're all just chilling. My daughter's trying to be a paramedic, so she's good. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I gotta do something. I gotta like, I don't know.
Yeah, if she gets that, make sure she carries. Yeah, make sure she carries.
And I'm blessed. Hey, all jokes aside, I am
not high. Puerto Rican elevated.
I'm gonna be like this. What? I'm gonna say this. I I'm gonna be like, I'm truly blessed. I wake up in the morning and I go to sleep at night thanking the Lord.
Yeah.
Because, like, listen, even going through a job, the job market's tough. I'm not stressed out about it. It is what it is. If I like today, I got an interview. In fact, I had 3 interviews this week. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. It happens. I'm not worried about it. I go in an interview stress-free. Sometimes I think I'm going in too stress-free because I think I'm giving off like I don't really give a fuck about this job. You give it to me, give it to me. I got to make sure I don't have that attitude, right? Because I'm really like, if they tell me, hey, look at Kennedy, all right, good luck. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm on LinkedIn and I looked at people and I just look at the stories and there are people who have been out of work for 2 years and they need some of them are like, they're on the cusp about being on the streets. They're about to lose their homes. They're like, yo, they're literally weeks away from being homeless if they don't find a job. And I'm like, and so I sit back and I'm thinking, oh my God.
They can hook it
I'm like, oh my God, this is terrible. Like, this is absolutely terrible, man. You got people who were just successful, they had good careers, and they got laid off, and they're like the Oracle layoff. Oh my God, all the people that were just ranting and talking about their stories. And I was just reading it. You know, like LinkedIn is like the business world of Facebook, but the professional side.
Yeah,
people
it is. You're right. That's what it is.
So I'm reading. There was one lady in particular. She was working there for 25 years, and then he just laid her off. And now she said she doesn't know what to do because she's just been there for so long. And now she's like, she doesn't know what to do. And I'm like, oh my God. And they gave her a little severance package, but it's not a retirement package. And I'm like, oh my God. So now she's like, I think she says she has about 1.5 years to find a new job. That's her countdown before everything goes to shit and she's unable to pay her bills, whatever. So she says she saved enough for about 18 months. So she has about 18 months worth of savings to maintain. But some of these guys, I seen people, they literally tracked the amount of applications. One guy, he did like a whole spreadsheet. He submitted 7,500 applications over a 2-year period.
Wow.
Yep. He tracked 7,500 applications, 500 interviews. That means 7,000 never even responded. 500 interviews. And then the day he
a lot of those jobs don't exist.
Some of them
those jobs don't exist.
Yes. And which is weird. Like, what the hell is going on here? And then he said he finally
call them ghost job.
And after 2, he said he put it like this. After 2 years, 7,500 applications, 500 interviews, 499 rejections, I finally got a job today. I was like, 7,500 applications.
Yeah.
Bro, I did like 30 and I'm already tired. I'm like, yo, I'm done. I'm going to be like, I ain't doing no more. Listen, like, yo. And I just sit back and I just feel so bad.
Tired when I wake up.
At hardworking people. You know, some of these people have master's degrees and they don't have like bullshit degrees. These are engineers or whatever. And they said the industry just completely shrank. And some of them says they replaced us. One guy talked about he's working back in his company, right? But then he got a new job. Now he told us when he got the new job, he told the story. So the company he worked for, they fired him because of AI. Because they thought AI could do his job. Then they called him back 2 months later and they realized AI can't do his job at all. You know, they didn't understand what they were doing. So he went back because he didn't have a job. So he went back, worked with them. He used AI, but AI was more like an assistant and enhancer. They can't do what he did. But he's like, I'm not staying with this company. He put his resume out, whatever, another job, hey, whatever, and he left the company because he lost faith and trust in them. And then he put, do not trust any company. Just don't.
No.
You know? No, don't trust any company. keep your resume active and always try to find a new opportunity because the days of staying and retiring, like work to retire, he says get rid of that mentality. That's no longer the world you live in. You don't work in a company and think you're going to do 20 years there and have a career there.
Yeah, we're lucky in Kentucky. We have a Toyota plant. And I know people that started working out there when they were 21, 22, and now they are retired. They've been out there for 25, 30 years. So it worked in that case. But I know Gen Z, they said that on average, they're going to have on average 3 jobs. That's on average. Most will have more than that. and most of them won't own homes as well. But you're right, you have to keep. That's why I tell people to try to get a job at a university, because then you get real good health care, and then you can get free education because you're at the university. They'll pay for your hours, and then you can move within the university in different fields. So, and you can always have a job.
I mean, right now,
you're right.
Especially for Gen Z right now, I think the best career opportunities for, at least from a safety standpoint, is either like state work, right, or union jobs. I'll go for them union jobs.
Those are disappearing.
Yeah, and then but it's
luckily,
a tough time.
Luckily,
man.
I got one.
You got a union job?
I got a union job.
Oh, you the man, boy. That's like a mafia too, boy. Y'all motherfuckers don't play.
For real. I'm actually a shop steward for our union.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Look at that. They wanted that Marine Corps leadership. They said, "Yo, this dude 6'3", 260, a Marine. Oh yeah, he's gonna fuck some shit up." But good shit, man. God bless you, man. But
appreciate you.
Reading this, I'm like, so
it's scary, dog.
I know, like, suffering from success, but I am thankful. Me and my wife, we were just so very thankful on just how life turned out for me. So I'm thankful.
Well, you earned it.
But I still want a job. I still want to make more money. Hopefully this comes through. And then every Friday you're gonna see me. Every Friday you're gonna see me with new watches and stuff. In fact, I bought a new watch. Where is it? Where's the receipt?
Some bling.
I bought a. I think it's a Bolivar Fusion, silver with a blue trim. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, those are nice.
Those are beautiful. Yeah.
What the hell?
What?
I don't want to hear about it.
It's upstairs, but it's upstairs. So
go get it.
Nah, it comes next week. Next week.
Go get it.
You know what? See, listen. This is how I entice you to come back. I'm not gonna make the mistake Sony does. I want you to come back. You're just gonna have to wait.
On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
I got to entice you. I got to keep you coming back. But anyway, hey, let's do our outros. Chill well.
Hey man, appreciate y'all for having me. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the panel. You guys can follow me on my channel at AH Chillwell right here on YouTube. I'm actually gonna finish Sorrows right after this, so if you guys want to stop by, say what's up. Actually really close to that platinum too. I'm close to the platinum too, but we'll see. And later this week or Friday, at least later this week, I'm gonna do Directive 80/20, and I'm gonna let the chat make all the decisions for me. It's like another Until Dawn.
When you doing this? Because I'm gonna make you do all the stupid decisions.
Yeah, Directive 6. I call it Directive
Save
6,
that
7.
bitch. Let her die.
Don't say that bitch. Let her die.
What happened? You all right? What do you do?
Oh, that scared the shit out of me, dude. All right, so I'm in the last biome of Sorrows, right? I paused it to do my outro, and I accidentally hit credits, and I thought I fucked the game up.
Oh no! Ooh.
That's weird that the credits.
My man was about to have a crash out live on 60 frames.
Bro,
I would have laughed.
The whole skill tree all over again.
I would have laughed.
Oh my god!
I would have been like this.
Did you see my crash?
I would have done this. I would have put you front and center stage. If you would have been crashing out, it would have looked like this. I'm like, let it happen, boy. Crash out.
When I died to the priestess, right? I was like, fuck.
I was like, crash out, brother. Crash out. All right.
Bro, all right. I'm actually speaking of that. I'm having a hard time with the king. He's kicking my ass.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, what's his setup?
It's not the first bar. It's his melee attack. I can't get the timing down right on his second health bar.
That
I'll give you that. I give you. Bro,
it's not necessarily he's hard. It's that fucking melee attack. He does it 3 times in a row. I can't get the timing down on it.
It's so annoying.
I give you that.
So
that was.
And it has a huge area of effect.
That was tough. But what's your weapon profile? What's your preferred weapon setup?
So I'm going with right now I'm doing practice runs right now. I have a tactical rifle with piercing rounds, absorbed load, and the super load. It hasn't given me the power generator yet.
Oh man, you need that power generator.
I know,
bro.
I'm still going through. I'm just doing.
You can use smart rifle too. So smart rifle, I think, is my number 1. Tactical rifle, right, is my number 2, and then the crossbow with the repeater. As long as one of those 3 has the power generator, and then you use not disruptor. What's the other one called? Prominence. I'm telling you, bro, like butter. You spam prominence. Then you fuck them up with the smart rifle. It fills up your.
You spam all 6 first, then you start unloading, or you?
Yeah. No, I spam right. The whole point is to prominence becomes the main weapon. You spam the fuck out of prominence to deplete your power, and then you build it back up with your tactical rifle. Yeah. No. When you shoot, because when you power generator is when you hit the target, it refills your power quick.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So you see, you're talking about it. So it's pretty much it's like a gas station. You spam prominence, and then you start shooting. It refills your power meter. Spam prominence. It's like unlimited energy, pretty much. It's literally unlimited energy. Unlimited energy. And then if you do a modifier, right? If you do a quick modifier, I don't know if you're using the Corsical modifiers. Really,
but I'm probably gonna end up doing it. Honestly.
There's only one. Listen, if you don't really want to make it too easy, one modifier that you're going to need is the shield.
Take less damage?
No, the shield. Because you probably, if you take less damage, you make more damage. I understand. That's kind of like, But there's one modifier that says when you use the shield, it doesn't absorb power.
You don't need power. Yeah.
So you save on power when every time you open up the shield. So now all your power goes towards prominence.
Yeah, well, I'm falling behind on games, so no matter what, I'm probably gonna. If I don't get the king first try, or not first try, if I don't get the king by like 11 o'clock tonight, I'm gonna do whatever.
Time to modify.
Yeah,
and then you lose extremes respect.
Because I'm already a week behind for Directive 80/20, so like I'm already falling behind.
Sean King used all the modifiers. And he put the safety thing off. He's like, fuck that. He clicked the safety thing. That shit was like at 31. I'm like, oh shit. This guy used all the modifiers, maxed out, no negative, and he put the safety thing on. That dude was a beast. I'm like, this dude is God. But, he was having fun.
God mode.
Yeah, he was straight up God mode. He was having fun. I'm like, hey, more power to you, dog.
God,
hey, enjoy the game you want
to.
But anyway, all right.
Hey, actually, hold on. How many times you died? What's your service record?
18 times total.
Hey, that's actually really good. I got a final with 16 deaths. One of those I didn't deserve.
I got the Fall from Grace trophy. I feel like that was the hardest trophy, so I'm happy I got that out of the way.
Yes, I got
what's the Fall from Grace?
The thing is,
Fall from Grace is when you got to parry
a person. Yeah,
you have to parry an enemy without using objects in the arena, and they have to fall off the map. They can't fall on the floor. So biome 8, where they're all flying out of bounds, you have to parry another projectile into them.
Yeah. See, this is why I'm not a good platinum runner, because shit like that, nah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that one's a bit of a bullshit trophy.
That one was bullshit.
And then also die 3 times. I'm not doing that work.
Which one died 3 times?
There's one you have to die 3 times.
The expedition.
No, there's one literally you have to die 3 times.
Literally died 3 times in one run.
In the same run. In the same run.
Oh, wow, yeah. But I did that one naturally.
I don't. Listen, I'm not built to die on purpose. I'm just not built that way. That's antithetical to my existence. I don't even want to die 1 time. You expect me to die 3? Nah, I'm not built for that.
I didn't do it on purpose either. I just stylish like that.
I'm not built for that. I'm not built for that. Anyway.
Just know that Nightmare Strands give you an extra.
Yeah, they give you extra. So the way it works,
they give you another second chance.
You die, then you get the second chance, die again. You come up with the second chance, and then you die again. I'm not doing all that work.
Yeah,
that's a lot of work.
I did all that.
Yeah, that's a lot of work just to fail. I'm not putting effort to fail.
They didn't say you had to fail. You just have to die 3 times. You keep getting your second chance every biome.
You could actually get another one. You could actually get.
Could you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
If you have enough biomes, you could actually do it all and not die, not finish with success. You know, just do it stylish.
Still bullshit trophy. Still bullshit trophy.
It's a bullshit.
Yeah, I do agree. White people, there'll be a video coming up because I've recorded a video yesterday and I forgot to upload it or something. So there'll be one coming up.
It's like something happened. He forgot to click the upload. It just stood on his.
I've been actually working. This is terrible. I hate making money, but having to work for it. Okay, somebody just come and give me billions of dollars. You know, I should have been born into a billionaire.
You know what? Now I'm questioning. You know what? I know he's lying. We know he's like the Prince of Cameroon and shit. He's just faking. He's like Eddie Murphy, just faking.
Royal
Prince of
penis is
Cameroon.
clean, Your Highness.
Oh shit! We didn't hear from him for like a month. He had to tend to his royal duties.
Yeah, he had a wedding to go to.
He had a wedding, you know, all that stuff.
How do you know he wasn't fighting off aliens with his, Black Panther identity?
You know, he got his Black Panther suit on.
Could have been, yeah.
My man, he has like a cape with a panther on it and stuff like that. Panther skin cape and stuff. All right, but anyway, continue.
Yeah, no, as I was saying, people, there will be a video for you, and yeah, that's it. Play games, go out there, play games. Platinum Cyrus, because you should. It's an amazing game. Even if you don't play them,
it's very good. It's an easy platinum.
It's amazing.
It's good.
It's
not
amazing.
easy.
It's not an easy platinum.
With modifiers, it's easy.
Oh,
probably.
You
can choose a platinum.
It's easier.
Probably.
It's
easier. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
well, I didn't get the platinum for Returnal either, so I'm gonna stay consistent. Why break the streak now? I'm just saying consistency is key.
I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna post my platinum when I get it. I don't give a fuck.
As you should.
Especially the Untouchable trophy. Oh, that one sucked.
Oh.
Yeah, they patched it out too. I'm glad I did it before. Well, I didn't use the patch, but I'm glad I did it the right way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got the screen recorder to prove it, motherfuckers. Call me a liar. I'll Jay Barry this shit.
Jay Barry this shit. All right. Very well, man. Appreciate him. Craig.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Yeah, make sure you sub to everybody here. Hit the like button and share. And check out Chill Will's channel. Extreme as well. And I finally got past that woke spider today on Resident Evil, and then I was killing some zombies coming out of the ground. So there was a woke spider, but I got rid of it though. It would have been cool to have a blowtorch, but he didn't.
What made it woke? Just
the spider is woke is because it's a full black spider. It's woke. It tried to kill me though. So, but I got rid of it.
Wait, hold on.
That thing was huge.
Are white spiders a thing?
No, it was a black spider.
All white?
Woke.
Hey, no,
just generally, are they all white spiders?
Well, when they're babies, they are. Yeah. So
I feel like all spiders are niggas though. Like I just.
Oh my god! All right, we're moving on to one more. Jesus, where did that go? All right, Craig, thanks. We gotta wrap this up. Hey, oh boy, help me out here.
Shout out to everybody.
Oh my god!
Oh shit! No boy. I'm so glad M is black. Thank God. And I'm like, he African black. So he's
I can say it. Yeah.
Come on, Doughboy. Let's get this going.
I don't know much about woke spiders and all that stuff. I mean, that sounds.
Oh shit!
Oh man, well,
that was AI.
I'm playing Pragmata right now.
Cool.
It's a pretty game, pretty much right now. I'm loving the connection between Hugh and Diana, which is really cool.
Is it better than Joel? Is it better than Joel and Ellie?
That's what I was saying. It kind of throw me back to the Last of Us. You know what I mean?
Not a sad dad simulator.
Sad.
I mean,
remember God of War, the sad dad simulator.
Not really. I mean, but it's sad though. It's not as sad as The Last of Us. It's not like a lot of despair, whatnot. But I mean, but it's real cool. I'm loving that game right now. So I'm going through that. I'm probably maybe 2.5 hours in. I don't really know how long it is. I don't really like to look up how long a game lasts. I want to play it myself and experience whatever's going on. So I'm playing that right now. It's pretty good. And yeah, man, I mean that's pretty much it. Just playing games, enjoying life and everything. Man, make sure y'all show love to the podcast and everybody on the podcast. Make sure y'all watch all the videos, like all the streams, and just show love to everybody. Everybody do put out good work. I enjoy it, and y'all will too. So.
Man, good job, Doughboy. I appreciate you.
I didn't take his left like everybody else.
You did it, smooth it out, and then finally Henry, take it home. Please don't say anything racist.
Speaking of,
don't make fun of Asians. Don't make fun of Asians. Just I know you're Asian. Don't make fun of Asians. They're gonna be thinking this is like a self-hating podcast.
It's just self-deprecating. That's whatever. Yeah, I'm certainly not a prince from Taiwan or anything because this is
I've seen surf ninjas.
Oh, what?
I have 3 white kids, by the way.
Oh, wait. All right.
Yeah. Speaking of shitty paying careers, I'm actually one of my longtime client and partners that I work with is Upper Deck, the cards company.
Oh yeah, I remember. I used to collect them back in the
the
90s. It was a big deal.
Yeah. Well, they're still a big deal, right?
Are
so
they?
the two big projects that I worked with them recently is on Marvel anime cards, and then also Space Jam: A New Legacy cards, which where I'm not allowed to draw any of the players. Yeah, so like,
Wait, what?
That's the you're not allowed to draw the players. You're only allowed to draw like the
cartoons,
the Bugs Bunnies, right?
Bugs Bunny, yeah.
Or the cartoon version of the players, like
they signed all their rights away to NBA Jam.
Yeah, Klay Thompson.
The run,
is,
my fault.
You could draw Klay Thompson as the monster form, but you can't draw Klay Thompson and stuff like that, right? So
okay.
But
First
anyway,
of all, rude.
But I have two. I can't talk about the two upcoming small projects they offer me, and it's video games related. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but besides that, I mean, whatever, dude. You guys follow me? Don't follow me? But go watch Will's stream after this. And
watch me fucking rage.
That's awesome.
I got one question though. Yo, P-Rock, what happened to the intro? Where's the intro on the videos?
Grand opening.
Oh man, I got lazy because I have to use Clipchamp, and I just got lazy. But I'll bring it back if people like it.
Before.
What?
Yeah,
that's why I stopped.
Terrible.
I need a new
awful.
one. It's miserable.
It's miserable.
It's pretty hard on the ears, though.
Yeah, it is pretty hard. But
I love it. It's your thing. Grand opening, grand closing. Just get a better sounding one. That's all.
Get it.
Maybe you should just say it live every time.
Grand opening. Grand opening. Yeah, that was. People love that. It was funny. Yeah. I didn't realize that would catch on. But that was, I should gotta bring it back.
Your wife be complaining, what the hell is he yelling in his room for? Right?
Everybody in my family knows. That's what's funny. My wife and my family, my brother loves it. He'd be like, grand opening, grand closing. I'm like, oh my God. They all love that. But anyway, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Hey, to the chat, to everybody watching, thank you so much for rocking out with another episode of 60 Frames No Lag podcast with the crew. And then, of course, your only friend, these YouTube Streets Puerto Rock 77. If you're new to the channel, this is your first time checking us out. I hope you enjoyed the show. Subscribe, stick around, hit the like button, and then I'll see you guys on Friday for a Friday Night Live where I could fuck around and just chill out. And then, we'll see what new topics. Hey, your mama knows I'm live on Friday. All right? So, yeah, you guys take care. Peace.
Peace.
That's it.